It's history school.
Hold up.
Wednesday. Hold on.
Hold up. Wait, hold on. Let me get a light over here.
Oh man. This stream's falling apart at the goddamn seams, y'all. I'm not gonna lie.
No, everything's okay. Don't let them lie to you. Everything's great, guys. Everything's going 100% perfect. No technical issues. Things are good here.
The clicking stopped at least.
We are fucking cool, rich guys, man.
Yeah, rich
hanging out. Making it happen, man.
A great
Nothing's
time.
wrong.
Yep, the technology that powers the show isn't crumbling before our very eyes. It's fine.
Let's fucking go, y'all.
Yo, can we get some union emotes at Mystery School on a Wednesday?
It's Wednesday.
Welcome back.
And it's a weird, wacky Wednesday, too.
Wacky
I'm feeling
fuck.
silly tonight, man. I'm going to just let the silliness take over me because I have no control over the technology and or trajectory of my life right now. So I'm going to just let the silly take hold of me and take me where it needs to. I give up.
Yep, I feel the same. Just two silly guys hosting the first interactive late night show on the net. Right before your very eyes. Type #letter in the chat to write a very silly question or comment into the stream.
Yep, we need those.
Chat, sorry we missed Monday. We got 5, including today, 5 more shows in this era of Mystery School before we take a small break and move into the in-person studio and the show returns to being in the physical world.
Yes, think of this as a junior high to high school graduation right now. This version of the stream is just the junior high school version. We're about to move into the high school version very, very soon, man. So you got 5 more of these remote streams where we are not in the same room and all that shit. 5 more of them. So tell your friends and your families and everybody that you hated that the Mystery School guys that I watch every week, yeah, they're about to do a whole different show in a second. So maybe we can tune in.
Oh, man, dude, even the channel point integration shit is broken.
Oh, let's fucking go.
God.
Let's get it all. Let's have it all happen tonight.
Okay,
let's break the entire stream.
That part is not on me, though. The dude updated the shit behind the scenes, so that's not on me. Sorry.
The dude did it.
I'll hit the manual bone zone cam for you all. Also, Sour D. Jones says first time watching on Twitch.
Sour D. Jones, salute to you. We're going to make this a special night for you, so let us know what you want to eat in the chat. I will Uber Eats it to your house right now. Give me the address.
Oh!
Now he died.
God.
You know?
Hold on.
Gingerly Newman, thank you for that gifted sub. Why don't you gift it to my co-host here? Because he probably needs a gifted body right now.
Hold on, I'm going to fix this. Oh!
Yeah.
Okay, it's fine.
All right.
Totally normal show. Everything works as intended here at Mystery School.
Let's go. Normal dude show, doing normal shit tonight. Y'all ready for some normal news and normal Mystery School show? Because we got that for you tonight.
We got it for you.
It's regular in here tonight. Nothing's wrong, baby.
And out of the ordinary, we are... It is remarkable, though. Like, all memes aside, all of the technology started to shit out for no particular reason with no changed input from us as we started to approach the transition to the new show. Like it's kicking us out. It's like it's asking us to do the stream in person again.
It's like it's jealous or something. It's like, oh,
you don't need me anymore?
I'll show you.
Oh, I'll show you. You don't need me anymore. You don't need a remote stream anymore? Fuck you.
Old remote stream.
Yeah, remote stream is starting to strike back at us a little bit, but we got 5 more of these, man, before it's all over and we start anew as an entirely new Mystery School stream back in person where we can touch and we can kiss and we can be in the same room again, which is the most important part about this. You know?
Snarky Pack, what song is this? Mandolinio by Intro Beats. Arguably one of the most, I think by the numbers, the most played song on the stream. I love this song. Also, all new sudden death. Ignore that. All new sudden death sounds. Dozens, if not hundreds of new sudden death samples.
Man, y'all ready for that?
DJ library update. All sorts of music I've been stockpiling you haven't even heard on the show yet. The update to the new version of the show is not only going to be cosmetic, it will be creative as well.
That's right, man. I'm excited for it. And we actually have a set date for it, so that's the good part about it. We are locked in and we dedicated to launching that day, come hell or high water. I know I, have regretted saying that type of thing in the past, but hell or high water, we're launching when we say we launch it, and I'm sticking to it, man. I think that it's about that time, so thank you guys for hanging out with us for this past 2 years of the remote stream. Was it been 2 years? Or
dude, Ray J
almost,
was
right?
Not kidding. It's been 900 days.
Almost 3 fucking years of the remote stream.
900 days since we last did the show in person.
Damn, thank y'all for sticking around this long. But that was never how the stream was intended to happen.
We didn't want that.
This was meant to be an in-studio stream, which we're about to pick up on, after 5 more of these streams, man. So I'm fucking ready, man. I'm hyped. I'm probably going to hurt myself the first 2 days in there just by doing spin moves or whatever, but it'll be worth it.
Hell yes. Goddamn, says Weast. I cannot believe it's been that long. I thought Ray J was trolling me initially when he said how long it had been that we were doing this. But no, we verified.
We verified. All right, man. Anyway, y'all, it's Wild Out Wednesday. You know what that means? Not shit at all. Basically, we got sudden death unlock in the corner, or do we got a sudden death because we didn't do Monday? I think we should go ahead and we'll do a lower goal today at 50. We'll just do 50. 50 unlock today. To make up for Monday. 50 unlocked. Sudden death is yours in your hand. Live song from scratch in under 30 minutes where you choose the topic. That's sudden death coming up in a little bit if we hit that 50 goal in the corner.
Ball, if you will. Also, question mark letter in the chat to write a question, comment, or concern into the show.
Yeah, write us those letters from the class. We are at 2626. That is a nice number. I like that, but I would like it to change for the better. So go ahead and write us some letters. Let's see if we can get to 2650 tonight. What do you think?
Money Magic, what's up? K-Will in here, what's going on? Real Gamer, what's up? Who's in the chat? Who's here? Who believed that the stream would happen tonight?
Announce yourselves. Announce your goddamn selves. Anybody new out there lurking, if you're just there quietly watching the stream with your eyes and ears closed and just feeling us right now, and you can hear me, go ahead and type 1 in the chat so I can show you some love. There's a free Happy Meal given out to every new chatter tonight. Make sure you make yourself known, man. This is the big times. It's the big fucking times right now, man.
Yes.
Oh, Papa Poe in the chat with a 1. Unfortunately, Dreas, 1. But that, unfortunately, again, you guys are not new chatters because... Oh, Bollywood Nigel, what's going on?
What's up, man?
Big 1 in the chat. Nigel, you got a Happy Meal coming. Just let us know in the chat what flavor of nugget sauce you like.
Yes.
And do you like apple slices or fries? Let us know in the chat, and we got you.
Let us know.
We'll sponsor you. Chicken nugget.
Chicken nugget.
That's right.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's only a 4-piece, though, just because it's a Happy Meal. That's a demo version.
For a session. All right.
Demo version.
1 or 2 more songs. Rick and Morty XD says Crackle in the chat. Now that we can all agree on.
Damn, it's a lot of new chatters in here tonight. Bollywood Nigel just gave a fry emote. Ooh. I guess Bollywood Nigel, you prefer fries over the apple slices. That's cool, because you're probably an adult, not a 4-year-old that doesn't enjoy that. So I'll give you what you want.
Chicky nugget. Everyone in the chat, tell me how long has it been since you had a nugget-based food?
Man, it's been
preferably in the number of days.
Probably about 25 for me, man.
I would say 3 months.
Yeah, man. Do you know what cheese curds are? Those like fried cheese balls.
Close enough to a nugget.
Those count as nuggets. I would count those as some nuggets.
What is the
cheese
definition of a nugget actually? Is it like a mashed meat in like a flat shape?
Nugget. Yeah, I guess it has to be meat though, right?
Because you don't call like a tater tot a potato nugget.
Damn, but we should. I think that's something we should start here on the stream tonight. Tater tots are now potato nuggets.
Yeah.
Are you eating those potato nuggets? Fuck a tater tot.
The nugs?
You eating that tater nug? That's a potato nug, y'all.
We demand Nugget Main appearance. Nugget Main was unfortunately found shot dead in Atlanta.
Yeah, we might be able to revive his corpse on the new version of the stream coming up in a little bit, man. So, God, once we get in there, we'll be free from the shackles of technology hurting our feelings. We can bring our friends back like Nugget Man and Dr. Eugene. Everybody that you grew to know and love, they can all be back again.
In our minds.
One fell swoop.
Yo, I can't stop doing the European guy DJ.
Oh, the European DJ sushi restaurant jig right there.
Stop, man. It just feels so right with some of these house tracks I found.
All you got to say now is shout out to his family, and I think you got it, man.
And racism, you know.
Shout out to his family. With that arm, I think you pretty much a DJ from Ibiza right now.
Chad, if you want to be a DJ, let me show you, okay? You do have to play house music, and this is what you do. You put one hand on one knob on the controller, and then you go like this. And then you're
That's
a
how
DJ, you know?
Yeah. That's how you disc jockey.
That's
guys.
how you do it right there.
Letters from the class. We are four short from 2650. I need 2650 letters right now. Throw them in the question mark letter command in the chat, and you will be directed right to the letters from the class section. Write us a question, a concern, ask for some advice. Tell us something you experienced that you want to get some cathartic release about. All of that is fair game. Just write us a letter from the class in the letters from the class section of the Discord.
Write it in. Also, he and I are feeling silly today. I'm not gonna lie. Can we get a 1 in the chat if you're feeling more silly than not, and a 2 in the chat if you're feeling more serious than silly? Trying to take the temperature of our audience here.
I'm gonna let the silly win today, because it's like today's been real weird. Like, I was driving and a bunch of road rage shit kept happening all the time. Like, people was like cutting each other off and just doing weird shit. This one lady cut me off, flipped me off, and then sped past me.
Wow.
And I just laughed. I just looked. I was like, you just did that. Like, what are you mad at? And she was like, burp, burp. And then she ran into a fucking brick wall of traffic.
Oh, yeah.
Not a real brick wall, and died.
Then she ran into a brick
Then she
wall.
died.
Then she died.
No, she didn't die, but she ran into a bunch of traffic, and then I pulled up right next to her, and I looked at her. I was like, fucking dummy. Like, what were you speeding towards? You weren't even going nowhere, man.
I got something that'll cheer everyone up feeling silly in the chat, or not silly in the chat. I just looked at my DJ library, and I misread Kid Cudi's hit song Pursuit of Happiness as Fursuit of Happiness. Oh.
Which could be a good remix, honestly.
Get the furry producers on the remix, you know?
I think if Cudi was smart, he would appeal to that fan base if he knew what he was doing.
Persona Walk, exactly.
That's right.
All right. I like the song so much, I'm not even going to find a mix out. This is it.
Yeah, no mix out, guys. But we got the sudden death mix out in the corner. If we mix 50 subs right there in the corner, we can do if we mix those subs with our DNA, we can do a live song from scratch in under 30 minutes where you choose the topic, man. It's sudden death. You know the fucking rules, man. We hit 50 tonight. It's a reduced price because we missed Monday, man. We'll hit you with a nice sudden death tonight. You know the rules. Go ahead and tap that in the corner.
Discotech asks, do you think there could be hyperintelligence mind clouds whose algorithms are implemented in the movement of gases? Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. We talk about this all the time on the show.
I think
We've
so.
always been known to say yes, that they can.
Yeah.
Anyway, please God, let this part work at least. Computer.
Yo,
Ah, thank God. All right.
Okay, we got that at least.
Start the show.
let's fucking go.
You're watching Mystery School, the first late night show on the net, with your hosts Owen Bones and Tony B. Jr. Let's begin.
And it's the
Mystery School stream live.
on a Wednesday, y'all.
Yeah, sound effects machine fucking broke, all right?
You heard the claps. You heard the
Yo.
applause and cheers in the chat.
Yo, and it's not like we are stumbling to the end of the remote stream era. Not because we're lazy as hell, but this shit is starting to break and we have no idea why. So we're just gonna have to fucking tough it out, you know? Manual sound effects, for instance.
Yeah, I mean, we're making do with what we got
Yeah.
right now, and I think that's all we can ask. of
Adriana
ourselves.
says we going out sad. Happy belated birthday to yes Adriana in the chat.
Oh yes, happy belated.
Iris says LMAO, y'all have fresh energy today.
Fresh like he do be fresh, or like fresh like I'm a newborn baby.
I hope both, honestly. I definitely
He
hope
do
both.
be newborn.
Yo,
Like
chat.
both of those.
Also, next week, the final week of the remote era of Mystery School, before we take a small break and move into our physical studio location, it'll be chock full of just kind of tying up some loose ends in the remote era. We're going to be mercilessly killing off a bunch of our emotes that don't get used anymore. We maybe will even nominate new VIPs in the chat to permanently carry a VIP badge.
Whoa. Those are two pretty substantial announcements right there. I need you to just one more time here. There's emotes that are gonna die.
Yes, we are going to mercilessly slaughter a good portion of our emotes that don't get used anymore with no intent to even replace them right now, because we just know that the new season of the show is going to spawn all sorts of new stuff, you know?
General Soul just threw every emote we have right there in the chat. Take a look, guys, because some of these you will not be seeing again in about 5 more streams, man. They will be gone for fucking ever.
We are killing off a lot of the emotes that we don't see you all using anymore, and we have the numbers to back it up, but you will get to vote on some to save. We're going to be telling you the fate of all of the sudden death music we have saved in our back catalog. We're going to be nominating some new VIPs in the chat. And if that's not enough, Ray J, our resident lore keeper of Mystery School, has been preparing a large number of clips and screenshots from the last 3 years of just important events, funny things, stupid shit that's happened since we started doing the remote show that we might have forgotten about. So we'll get to look at all that. And I think we'll do that on next Friday, like the final day of the remote show. We got to look back on everything we've done here and remember that this could happen to you if you don't stay in school.
I mean, yeah, man, we gotta clean house, guys. As you have seen, the chat has become overrun with vagrants and the homeless guys. The Discord is overrun with raccoons and all types of spiders and shit. We got to clean everything out and start over brand new like it's a new hospital or something, man. Let's make this thing sterilized and clean and brand new.
I got 300k channel points. Let me cash in for the badge. We could potentially add something that's like 1 million channel point redeemed to be made a VIP or something like that. You know, we can do that sort of shit, but... we're just gonna dust off some of the cobwebs and clean everything out before we move out. You know,
we got to, man,
just to keep it nice and in shape for the next resident of the remote show while we move into our physical studio. So, dude, you know one other thing I think we need to do a retrospective on? All the filters that you have on your camera.
Man, a clean sweep, man. And I haven't been able to like update the overall variety of them because you'd have to update the computer with it, which I'm terrified of.
That'll break the whole show.
I just want to wipe this computer clean and start brand new after we get into the new stream. So I'm just gonna hold out for that. If I update this computer right now, I guarantee it'll do something weird
break
and
the whole show.
End our fucking lives. So
yo, Sour D Jones, don't worry, man. We're not stopping the show. The stream is not ending. We do this show over the internet right now on green screen and shit. And after next Friday, we're moving back into a physical stream studio so we can actually do the show in person and have it look like a real late night show. So you're actually getting here at the perfect time when the Mystery School stream turns into the Mystery School show and fully updates into 2022. Undercover Turnip, welcome
Let's go,
back.
Undercover Turnip. What's up?
Thank you for the 5. Appreciate
Sick, man.
that. Thank you
So you see how like, you know, me and him, obviously we're in different rooms. We can't touch each other and all that stuff. And our depth perception right here is, I'm sorry, but it's not real. I can't go any further back than where I am right now.
I can go pretty far back. I'm going to go take a drink of that water.
Yeah, go lick some of that water. But we will end up in a real 3D world where we can actually like walk back and forth out of frame and into frame and all that cool shit. We'll be able to punch each other if we really need to, stab even, man. Whatever the fuck we can think of, we can do it because we'll be in the same place again, man. It's gonna be very, very easy to make songs and all types of music because of no latency. Things are gonna get so much better. I think that this is what you guys been waiting for.
It's what you've been waiting for. It's a new era of Mystery School beginning soon. The structure of the show isn't changing. We're still doing the news, still doing letters from the class, still doing sudden death, still he and I shit posting, you know, still looking at the chat, still interacting with you all. It's all, you know, it's all going to be the same in that regard, but just a lot upgraded, and we're going to be in person again.
Wow. Don't be scared though, man. I think we should look the same. I think we'll look the same unless I just change my entire wardrobe or something.
Owen, I got the same shirt, said Mike DeVillain. Press 1 in the chat if you have the same shirt or this shirt in a different colorway. Very, very nice. All right. All right, we got some more leaks about upcoming new information about the future of the show as we make our transition here. But for now, we got 2 more days of just regular old Mystery School stream, in the remote era. Just savor it while it lasts, because after Friday, we're going to start the retrospective, and this version of the show will be gone, It's bittersweet.
Yeah,
so,
but it's for the best.
What better way to reflect on our impending mortality than read some letters from the Mystery School viewers?
Yes. I got one piping hot, ready to tear the chat into shambles here. I think this one is pretty contentious. It just simply says, y'all down with Crocs or nah? I think the person to love Crocs and the person to hate Crocs split is very, very big, 50-50, man. So
I'm going to say, yeah, I'm down with them. If I was forced to choose, I don't own a pair. I hear they're very comfortable, and the Croc reactionary nature, has kind of worn off. I remember 5 years ago, you saw someone wearing Crocs, you're like, get him! But now, it's like, oh yeah, that guy's wearing $3,000 Post Malone Crocs or whatever. It's just kind of normal now, and I don't really care one way or the other if you're wearing Crocs.
Yeah, I definitely think they are fucking ugly, hideous shoes for sure. They're not ever going to be cool looking or anything, but they are super normal to the point now where it's just oh, it's just fucking Crocs, whatever. If somebody handed me a pair of Crocs, dude, you wear these fucking Crocs and walk to the store right now, or I'll shoot you. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put the Crocs on. Fuck it, dude. Everybody wears Crocs. It's
Undercover Term says yes to Crocs. Fuck no to gibbets. What are gibbets?
Gibbets.
Can
is
I
that
say
thing?
that?
Yeah, right. Is that some type of slur or something?
Yeah, fuck it. Oh, wait, no. I'm going to say that just in case it is something.
Is it like a tech deck, skateboard, I feel like?
Yeah.
It's oh, I'm rolling my gibbets.
I have hella weed croc gibbets on mine. Oh, are gibbets the croc?
Oh, those are the little decals you put on your Crocs. The little ornaments, the Christmas ornaments you put on your Crocs, man.
Fucking gibbets.
I'll steal all his gibbets. But yeah, Crocs, they're whatever. They're just normal ass shoes at this point.
Very, very true.
All
right.
They're not good or bad.
I am starting to get scared because I'm hearing that clicking beginning to come from my microphone for no particular reason. Maybe
I haven't heard
it'll
it
just
yet.
remain normal in the background. Maybe it's fine. Because last time this happened, I had to restart my whole computer, so...
yes, that's always fun.
Oh, God. All right, anyway, Anonymous says, how can one be more active in the Discord? Never really used it before, and it seems kind of like it's tough to get into conversation. That's an interesting question, Anonymous. Discord users in the chat, please sound off. I would say the thing that I've seen induct individuals into the Discord is if they come in and say some wild shit. If you just say something strange, everyone loves that,
That's kind of true, man. Yeah, come in with a bang, just come in and be like, flippily got blasket, and then everybody would be like,
damn, who's the new guy, man? It's fucking cool.
Right. And I mean, as deranged as some of our Discord users are, if you just come in and genuinely or authentically ask a question or say, hey, how's everyone doing? You're going to get a real response. Everyone is nice in there,
No, he's absolutely right about that, man. I know if you pop into the Discord at just any random moment throughout the day, the comments seem unhinged and like a wild man's fantasy, but if you do say something sensible in the chat and be like, hey, y'all, what's happening? There are going to be a ton of nice people that say what up and, ask you how you doing and shit. And that's just the Discord camaraderie, man. I think that, all you got to do is just step out and say whatever and people will respond pretty
However,
positively.
Laker fan says, my girl just pooted cartoon style, y'all. BRB.
I'm sorry?
What is the
What's that mean,
implication of this?
They mean like like the dust wind, the little dust wind emote where it's just like this smoky cloud.
Cartoon
I'm not gonna
style.
ask too many questions. I don't know, man. That's not my.
It's like 48 combos going on at once. Yo, you can also use threads in Discord too. You can make a thread about a specific topic and you can type just in there. I'll start using that more in there to show people how to use that. But if you're not already in the Mystery School Discord, please join. It's a really good place to be. All of the news from the show is. This clicking is driving me fucking nuts, man. I don't know why this has started happening. Anyway, join the Mystery School Discord by going to this link or typing !Discord in the chat. And if you see stuff for us to talk about on the show, make sure to post it in the stream news section.
You have to. As for the next letter from the class, would you guys want something? You want something a little more in depth, or something lighthearted and silly? What you feeling like?
How
man?
in depth? Like human emotion in depth?
No, not that in depth.
Oh,
like creative
Let's
in
do depth. Let's do.
Okay. All right. So this one is from an anonymous author. Says, can you talk about the challenges you faced as a creative? Like, did you have people who didn't believe in you or consider your work a real job? How do you keep going when things are chaotic and unpredictable? Any advice?
Oh man.
So I think we could break that up into,
Shit,
little
dude.
sections there.
I mean, yeah, to all of those things. I think that even when you're really successful, you still feel like, oh man, like I'm just like making shit and people are supposed to like it and that supports me. Like that's crazy. You'll get down on yourself inevitably. And I think that the only real piece of advice I have that like covers all of that is like, it's like a bit pie in the sky, like fortune cookie advice, but like you should really only be doing something creative if you genuinely like it. I do think you avoid some of those pitfalls, not all of them, but some of them if like you're doing this shit because you really genuinely love it. It is harder if you're like, man, because I was in a zone for a while where I was like, I gotta be making music that will pay my rent, which is like, if you're a full-time artist, like, yeah, that's a part of the game, right? But when it removed like all the joy from why I was making music for a while, and luckily I fell into doing this show and it kind of gave me a new spark on like why I like things. But when you're just sitting there like, dude, I gotta do this shit to pay the bills and like all that like fosters all of those bad emotions that you're talking about. And just make sure you really love that. You really love doing this shit for yourself. That's probably my biggest piece of advice.
Yeah, that's all really valid shit. And to kind of piggyback on that, I would say a major challenge that I've faced as a creative was identifying and knowing the times where you're not going to be the, I guess, the guy. You're not going to be the preferred type of artist or whatever creations you're creating. Even if you're a fucking architect or something, man, like whatever the creative stuff is, sometimes it's not your season, basically. And as a creative, I had to understand and learn when it wasn't my season and what to do when it wasn't my season. Because if you get stuck in, it's not my time, then you'll think everybody fucking hates you, and they don't. They don't hate you. It's just a different season right now, and your season could be coming again in a couple seasons. You might have to wait a little bit, or it could be a long time, or it could be a marginally short time. But you just got to be able to be real with yourself and identify those times as like, oh, okay, and know that I don't suck. It's not me. I'm not a terrible fucking artist. I'm not a terrible person or anything. But you just can identify when you need to step back, focus on other things creatively, focus on your business, even focus on building up your infrastructure, and that will kind of keep you focused and keep you excited while you're waiting for the next season to come around. Because there's no telling, man. You've seen people rise, fall, rise, fall, rise, fall, rise, and fall again, but it all depended on how were they feeling when their season came back around? Were they in good spirits and like, oh, okay, let's go? Or were they like, no, man, nobody fucking likes me. I hate this and I'm gonna quit, And that'll fucking have you done for the rest of your career.
People that I think are good examples of what we're talking about this right now. One, or just in my anecdotal opinion, Young Skirt. Young Skirt we've watched several different Young Skirt seasons happen, man. And he's been grinding it out, rain or shine, in the meantime. And I remember like 3 months ago or so, I saw him tweeting like, man, like I can't, like people don't really fuck with me. And like, just, it's really hard to be an artist, but like, I'm really confident in myself and my talent, something like that, And immediately after that, he had that Oh Nar song take off. He got verified on Twitter. He got partnered on Twitch. He's playing a show with Azealia Banks tomorrow, I think. Skirt
Look how it happened.
is an example of like being just persevering as an artist and like shit just like kind of falling into place, you know? And I have a lot of respect for him for many reasons, but that's one of them. The other one, friend of the stream, someone we've had on the show before, who I've been talking about since day one of Mystery School, Foggy Raw is having his fucking
Foggy Raw
day
is
right
fucking
now.
popping
Drake
right now.
followed him today. Drake is fucking with Foggy Raw today, dude. And Foggy
Deadass.
Raw was existing like kind of in my experience, in my opinion, like at this plateau of like a lot of cool people fuck with him. He had fans, you know, but he wasn't like blowing up or like going crazy or anything. He started posting some really cool videos on IG and TikTok as reels of his songs. And now Drake's fucking with him. He's getting millions of views. Like, he's popping off, you know? And it's
Wait
just,
for your season, man.
and those are two guys who, like, they were just working on their shit in the meantime, you know? Because clearly they really like what they do. So, just two people I can think of off the top of my head that over the past couple months I watched this thing happen to that we're
I
describing.
can give you a
know?
clean third one, and it's fucking Goku, man. Sometimes he beat everybody's ass, and he is killing everybody. And then sometimes he dies, and then he
Yeah.
got to go to the hyperbolic time chamber and
real.
work out for 8 months. And everybody's like, "Oh, fucking Trunks is cooler, Vegeta is cooler, Gohan is cooler. Everybody's cooler than fucking Goku. He
Yeah,
died. He's a
damn.
fucking lame." And then he get done working out for 8 months in the time chamber, and he comes back and kills everybody again. So it's just like, I understand the principle of like, hey man, just chill out when it ain't your time
Yes.
and just work on your shit.
Be like Goku.
It'll be your time again, and you will rise.
Be like Goku.
Yeah.
For real.
Well, that was an in-depth question there.
I got a slightly less
something else.
deep question. Anonymous asks, how different is your life since Hotline Bling? And how do you feel about that song today? My life is like fucking night and day different since Hotline Bling, man. Like, I am a completely different person since that godforsaken song came out. I would
What
say,
year was that?
That was like 2016, I want to say.
Oh, the lost years. I
Yeah.
call those the forgotten years. I don't remember those.
You used to call me on mine, says Sonic Boom.
Oh, yeah.
2015, Kia, what's going on? Good to see you. I think that Hotline Bling was a cute, charming banger at the time that now, I don't know, man. Like, if you put Hotline Bling on at the function, I will give a dirty look, you know, but depending on how inebriated I am at the time, I might just start imitating the weird little, like, leg dance that Drake did, you know, and he started going like this.
I do not. I blank that out
Yeah.
of my head somehow. That year and that era. I just remember he had an ugly ass sweater on at that time in that video and these big ass Tim boots. And damn, I feel like I like the cha-cha. I feel like that came out around that time too.
I have significantly less respect for that song.
Oh, you don't like the cha-cha, my boy? I think you need to loosen up, big guy. It's time to cha-cha. That's making its time around the
Loosen
sun
up,
again
big
too.
guy.
The time to cha-cha
Yeah.
will be back, man. It ain't time
Yo.
to cha-cha right now, but if he holds it down, the time to cha-cha
Yo,
will
dude,
return.
The cha-cha time will come around right at the same time that steampunk Afrofuturist trap makes a comeback.
Yup,
All right?
and then we'll all be cha-chaing in our steampunk goggles and leather hats and shit. You know how it go,
true.
man.
I was at the Renaissance Fair over the weekend too. I saw so many steampunk goggles in real life. It was tight.
Well, this one is far less sensical here, but I think we need to talk about it nonetheless. If you get unintentionally spit on at a film premiere, are you confronting or chuckling it off? I don't know where this is based on.
Oh,
I feel
it's
like I kind of do,
It's
but
that image of what the fuck Harry Styles spitting on another male actor.
what's the name? Like Peter, some dick
Sexy
guy,
guy.
man. Yeah,
and it's alleged
did
that
some
the
things.
whole Chris Pine and
Yeah.
they all. I don't know. It's like that movie is bad, but there's a lot of drama surrounding it for some reason. I don't know.
Is it all a
dude.
PR stunt or what's going on?
That's why I'm lukewarm on it, and I didn't really look into it. I would say, depending on who spit on me, I would probably chuckle it off, unless you can cleanly start like a problem very publicly, and it will resolve in your favor in front of the press. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's intentional, yeah, I gotta catch an assault charge there at the spot, just because this is all gonna be on film, and I hate looking 3, 4, 5 years down the line and watching a moment where I was like, damn, I should have just punched him in his
Yeah.
face, man. I should have just
true.
fucking socked him out. He spit on me. I would be like sick for years, you know. So if it was intentional, then yeah, we're doing the uppercut and all of that's going on. But unintentionally, then I don't know.
Bob Egg says,
chuckle
I'd
it out.
naturally go into full shaker mode.
Oh yeah, full biter mode,
Yeah,
honestly,
biting
man.
and shaking. Didn't that happen to Drake, asked Brittany Beauty? He got spit on at the function.
No, they said it was pee actually.
He got peed on at the function?
Yeah, there was a
Like,
gentleman.
out of a urethra?
Yeah, out of a penis.
Oh my
There was
God.
a gentleman in a higher row behind him that I guess was a little inebriated, and he decided to piss.
To drain the main vein.
He
onto
drained the main
Drake.
vein, and then apparently it was Drake at the receiving end of it.
Wow.
you know. But I mean, that's here nor there, and can't be proven by myself. So I have no types of ties to that story.
we were
there.
not involved in this urinary assault that happened
No.
on Drake, all right?
Not me.
All right. Anonymous asks, if your co-host showed up in a crazy get-up saying they weren't from this time period and that something was about to go down if you didn't follow him, would you trust him?
Yeah, what? Well, yeah, hell yeah. If he showed up right now with like a fucking Woody from Toy Story fit on and some Christmas hat or some shit and was like,
Hey, yo, dude, I don't know what to tell you, but it's going down. We're about to fucking die if you don't
I've-
follould me now.
I've got a pretty good track
I'll
record. of
probably
that sort of
follow
shit,
him. I'm
right?
like, yo, well, shit, I guess we gotta go then. Like, just explain to me on the way at least.
it would
at least when we
depend
get there.
on the tone in which you say this to me, because I can tell at this point when you're being serious, genuinely concerned, or when you're feigning concern, baiting misinformation, you know.
Ah,
and
yeah,
I've got a
that-
pretty
that-
good
that can
sense
happen.
of that at this point in time. So if it crossed the legit check, then I'd be like, yeah, dude, just tell me on the way, you know.
Yeah, like tell me when we get there or something at least. But like, nah, cause I would be too scared of being wrong. Like
Yeah.
being right about that type of situation was like, oh, you're acting silly, you're a crazy guy.
Yeah.
The impact is far less important than if you're wrong. And they're like,
Yeah.
oh, yo, no, we were actually going to die if you didn't come with me right now
Yeah.
while I'm wearing this, cause this is who I need
That's
to
a
be
bold
to get
thing.
us through the gate right now.
That's a
So,
bold thing to do, man.
Yeah.
That's a bold thing.
no, I'm the type of person, like, if I see if there's a small amount of people, maybe 2 to 3 even, and they start running outside in a certain direction, I just naturally like run too, because I'm like, oh, is it a gun? Is there a dog? Is like, what are we running for? Until I can like turn around and get a look at the scenario and see what's really happening, man. So
Okay. Yeah.
I follow.
Yeah.
I'm following.
And I
man.
mean, I've got a decent track record of making odd predictions about this sort of shit, you know? All right. Anyway,
so,
let's
man.
end it off on an easy one here. Anonymous says, it's a hot topic on the Twitter sphere today, wheat thins or Triscuits. I'm a Triscuit man.
Hell
myself,
yeah.
You know?
Triscuits for me, man.
Yeah.
They come in that chicken flavor.
Oh,
The chicken Triscuits, chicken in a biscuit, those
Damn.
fucking things
Chicken
slap.
and a
So
Triscuit?
yeah,
I
I'm
like
going with the
Triscuits.
Triscuits, man.
Sometimes I have eaten just like raw Triscuits in the past when I run out of like a thing to dip or wipe on them, you know?
Man, a Triscuit and some chowder. You ever had a Triscuit dipped in a little bit of
yeah,
chowder?
true.
That shit is great, man. So I don't think the comparison is even fair. Wheat thins are like the, the brown paper towels that you get in school in the bathroom compared to a nice triple ply toilet paper. You know,
Yeah, this is true.
they're very different.
There's a garlic herb Triscuit. Pretty fine, says my dog's GF. I believe it. I don't know why the channel point machine broke in today, but it's just added to the list of things that are falling apart in the show. Can you all hear clicking when I'm talking? Hello? Check, check. Hello? Check, check, check. Why is this happening? Yes. Oh, God. All right. I'm going to try something risky. I'm going to turn off my audio interface and turn it back on, and hopefully this solves it. I'm really sorry, Chad. This has never happened before. Our technology is shitting the bed right before we do the new show.
It's just the warm up for the new season, man. The computer got to show us who's boss.
Okay, I want to do it. I want to hit the reset. Hopefully this is fine. Do it like let's entertain them while this reset is happening here.
Yeah, let's do it, man. I got some entertainment for y'all if y'all ready, man.
This might cut all sound from the stream. I'm not sure. Here we go. Hello? Check. Hello?
Are we back?
Hello? Yeah, I think we're good. I don't hear any clicking either. Hey, that worked actually. Okay, we're fine.
I think you're good. All right, there we go.
All right.
There we go, man. Did y'all hear what I was saying, man? I told
No,
a crazy story while we were...
It did kill the feed.
the audio was gone.
All right, sorry,
Okay,
VOD
yeah.
Goblins, for that pause, and live viewers as well.
Well-
the chat is alleging that I said it during the break there. I did not say it. I did not. All right.
It.
All right, we're good. Click is fixed. You want to do one final letter from the class, or are we good? We can move into the news here.
Let's go ahead and mosey into the news, man. Let's save some for Friday.
All right, let's do it. So, up first, Wingstop said fuck.
Yeah. Yes. Back again, y'all.
Why?
Big brands getting more and more degenerate every day. And at this point, it's not even impressive no more, man.
No,
but
they got to start saying shit that's wilder than Radio Shack saying squirt can be piss IDK, you know?
I'm going to start needing some real, like, specific threats towards, like, government operational individuals.
State senators. You know?
I need some specific threats.
Yeah.
I need real, like, probably illegal, like, fraud talk and different, like, credit.
Yeah.
Maybe they should just give everybody's credit card info that they've ever had at a
post-
Wingstop and just post it on the site or on
Post
Twitter.
that like meme of like how to cook crack, like actually spelled all the way out that people sometimes bait and switch, shit like that.
Or, yeah, have some people in Wingstop make a little TikTok
Yeah.
cooking crack in the fryers or something, man. Just whipping up a hot rock with the chicken
TikTok
grease.
girl voice, like I cooked crack at the Wingstop fryer.
And then have the Wingstop Twitter post that shit. Like, that's the only thing that's going to keep getting me excited about this, because 4 or 5 years ago, yeah, this was exciting. I was like, oh, shit. McDonald's said, suck my dick. Radio Shack said, I'm squirting. And Wingstop just said, fuck. But, like, now it's like we...
caught me cooking crack in the Wingstop fryer.
It's like we've seen this, man. Brands, yeah, okay, we get it. You're edgy now on your Twitter accounts. Arby's does it. Burger King, KFC does it.
Yeah. This, I will
it's
say,
not-
in the arms race of brands saying edgy shit, this is pushing the line a little further. Like, Wingstop? I didn't consider Wingstop like a family-friendly brand, but them just coming out and saying fuck with no context?
It is concerning a little bit too, though. I'm like, did the social media manager like have a badass day or something? It's just
Yo.
like, yo, man, just
Fuck.
Oh, Trap Dad, welcome back, man. I don't know, dude. I mean, judging by the numbers that this shit did, 369,000 likes and 70K retweets, the brand manager is probably like, yo, watch this, and then racked up the greatest number of engagement it's ever had since Wingstop's been on Twitter. Fuck, you know?
yeah. And I think we just have grown past that age of like when parents used to be like,
I thought this was a family restaurant.
Yeah.
You just said, fuck, I won't eat here anymore.
Right.
and it's just like, so fucking what? We're fucking Wingstop.
Yeah.
You gotta eat here regardless. We're on every street corner. Nobody's gonna
Yeah.
stop eating here. We've moved past that as a society of like
agree.
threatening people with their like, oh, I'll clutch my pearls and leave and no longer give you business if you say a bad thing. And it's
Yeah,
like,
this is
dude,
true.
these restaurants own us. Like, we are slaves to these big corporations. We're nothing more than just cattle at this
Yeah,
point. you know?
and Wingstop knows that you'll just keep on eating there after they say it. They could say any 4-letter word. you
They
know?
could treat you however the fuck they want to
Yeah.
treat you, and you're still gonna eat that hot ass chicken thigh.
What's the vibe on the Wingstop chicken sandwich? Has anyone had it? I've seen people saying it's bad, and I haven't seen anyone I haven't seen anyone say it's good, but I
haven't
don't
done it
really
yet.
take anyone's opinion on it, honestly.
Ooh, dude, you know what'd be funny though? Like, I'm seeing Chick-fil-A in the chat. Like, what if Chick-fil-A? I wish they would like pull a like complete opposite
Yeah.
of like edgy and like get really self-righteous on
Yeah.
Twitter and start like condemning different people
This
and different
chicken
other individuals on
Uses
Twitter.
impure language as their brand.
No, I'm talking like start talking about like hell and
Oh.
like damnation
Oh,
and stuff
hell yeah.
for like
This brand, the Wingstop, shall never see heaven's gates after the word fuck came out of their Twitter mouth.
Yeah, I think
it should start getting real Christian.
it's only
like.
right, dude. Like, we got to enter like an arms race essentially of brands saying, which, yo, my prediction last stream, the only logical extreme left is the brands collabing. You know, McDonald's putting KFC chicken in the McDonald's chicken sandwich, or Burger King.
Pizza Hut putting their cheese on a Taco Bell taco.
Yes, dude,
Just
exactly.
like sprinkling. Ooh, I kind of like the idea of that. That
I'm
sounds kind of
gonna
fire.
guess within 3 years. No, Yes, within 3 years from this moment in time. I think that might be the one, bro. Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, because those fuckers are. I'm at the
It's like
I'm at the Pizza
incestual
Hut,
almost,
I'm at the
right?
Taco Bell. I'm at the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell. There's a song about it that's like already known. They're just gonna be like, yo, put the Pizza Hut cheese on the Taco Bell loaded chalupa or whatever the fuck.
No, stop. Put the Pizza Hut cheese on the Taco Bell Mexican pizza.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's fucked. Oh, that's it right there, y'all.
Yeah.
If y'all are listening out there, Taco Bell, please give me $200,000 for that idea, and I won't say shit. But Mexican pizza from Taco Bell with Pizza Hut cheese sprinkled on top, and we got
like,
$1 billion
They're
operation
running out of
right
real
there.
estate, man. They're running out of land to grab in the fast food
fucking game
in
over.
the fast food sphere, dude. Like all they can do is team up, and then they'll have McDonald's, Burger King collab, and it'll feature the first gay kiss on screen between Ronald McDonald and the King
And Sneak King,
and they'll fucking French kiss, and then tell you that they got McDonald's meat. Quarter pound.
got
or
McDonald
whatever.
married. I thought your brother. They got McDonald married inside of the play place.
No, they're just gonna make out and then be like, "Yo, it's a McDouble with Burger King meat, idiot!" And everyone will go crazy and they'll make $1 billion.
Man, are they fucking stupid? Why have they not done this stuff yet, bro? Like, this is all stuff that could have got them trillions of dollars in the past 2 years, man.
Oh shit!
This
All
is
right.
crazy.
Well, Travis got Fortnite McNuggets, says Markov. I agree. No double decker. Fuck Taco Bell, says Vico.
No, it's happening,
It's happening,
Vico.
man.
Whether you like it or
It's
not.
the last way that the brands can
happening.
punish us, bro, is to team up, you know, and all just be in the same pool.
A McWhopper would slap.
Yeah.
Damn, that would be great.
That's crazy. All right, you want some drip news? Love Koenma.
I do. Oh, Koenma, thank you for that raid right
you for
there.
the raid.
Welcome, all of y'all.
Thank you for the raid, man. Hope you had a good stream. Appreciate that very much. You're here right in time for me to show you today's drip news. Kicks the Flare posted this with the caption, "Dick Pocket."
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What is he about to? Come on, man. Oh, you're scaring me, man. That's TOS. I thought he was about to fully uncock on us. Whoa. Oh, these pants is revealing.
Yeah, these are actually kind of useful.
Nah, that's hard. I don't like that he had to first pull the yammy out of there, though.
You see it in there, too.
He said, "Vomp."
Yep.
He pulled out that cleavage, man.
And he just reorganized it into a lower pocket. I think these are super useful pants if you're like a Carhartt ass carpenter or something, you know?
Or just, average trapper scammer right now could get a lot of function out of these, man.
Anime gunsmith as well.
Yeah. Imagine stolen credit cards in this pocket on the
yeah.
left, 2 different cell phones on the pocket in the right, ink pens and notepads to memorize who you're doing fraud
Yeah.
on in the middle pocket, and you could unflip the overalls flap in the front there for extra storage.
Yeah, I think that this is useful for all sorts of different people, especially those of which about to pretend to pull their dick out in comedic fashion.
Yep. Oh, that'll scare the shit out of everybody at the parent-teacher conference, man. You get ready to just whip out that hot banana in front of everybody.
You can keep so many small models of Glocks, compact Glocks in these pants too.
Man, it's a police officer's worst nightmare, man. You'll never be able to find the dime sack in this fucking pants contraption.
Yo, it just dawned on me that the zipper is a fake pouch that doesn't even go all the way through.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
the
crazy.
real zipper is behind the zipper.
Yeah, he just has the banana in there, and there's no
Damn.
follow through. That doesn't. I thought that at least like went through the pants or something.
No, them pants hard as fuck, and I'm with it, man. I'll have a pair of these, and I'll give you guys an IRL test as soon as I receive them on stream.
I just realized too, his shirt says Eggnarts on it. Do you know what that is?
It might be a local construction company or something. I'm not sure what Eggnarts is.
Y'all rocking with the Eggnarts or nay? Either way, I'm rocking with it.
No, man.
Put one rather than carrying around an ounce. Break down individual dimes into every single pocket that you have here to.
Cops will never find you out, man.
Yeah, they'll just let you go before they figure out if you're over the lawful limit to possess. You know.
Oof. Well, interesting pants right there, man. All my smugglers, aka construction workers, you might want to look into those. They look useful.
Oh, Eggnarts backwards is strange.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
Nice.
Peg fart, says Trap Dad. Thank you.
If you have to pee real bad, you can probably just Breakaway. What's the vibe on Breakaway Pants in general?
Again, they'll make a comeback again, just like several other things that have been ready for a
Steampunk
comeback.
Trap and the Cha-Cha.
Yep, the Cha-Cha is coming back with a vengeance, along with Breakaway Pants.
Do you mean that specific brand of cha? Like, I like the Cha-Cha, like Dram Cha-Cha remix?
Yeah,
Oh.
like
So you're saying like
it's a brand of Cha-Cha.
So I think I'll extend it to pop culture covers of well-known songs that are pretty
Yeah.
annoying.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. That'll be.
Yo,
back
has
real soon.
anyone remixed one hop this time? Brr, two hops this time. Brr, brr.
No, but
Slide to the left. Brr.
I always fucking Google to see if that guy is dead, because they continuously tell me that guy is dead, but that guy is not dead, man.
What's his name?
Casper.
Casper.
Of the Casper Slide, and I guess just because his name is so associated with ghosts that I thought he was dead, but he's alive, man. He is a very much alive
The
dude.
Cha-Cha Slide.
Mr. C.
Mr. C, the Slide Man is his name.
And one person did sample it. That's the closest that we came to there. He made a song called "I'm Still Alive." I'm still alive, and it was like a song based on he got shot by his ops. I mean, they didn't kill him, so he made a whole song called "I'm Still Alive," and that's the closest we got to the Casper Slide remix.
For some reason, the number one related song to Cha-Cha Slide is "Watch
I'm
Me
Still
Whip"
Alive.
/ Nene.
Oh no, that ain't it.
Yo, how
man.
many years until they ironically cover Salento?
Is that Whip Nene?
Yes.
Oh man.
Now watch me whip.
4 years in this timeline. We got about 4 years
It's
till that's back.
accelerating.
Yeah, it's about 4
accelerating.
years till it comes back, man. Yeah. But Casper, Mr. C, I'm sorry, he is still alive and with us, and although I don't know if he's still producing music, his music lives on forever.
Yeah. Shout out to him. It's only a matter of time. Striker is back for 42 months.
Let's fucking go. Big strike in
Striker
here.
says, "Can I hold some channel points? I had a hole in my pocket and they fell out while I was at the ice cream truck." Striker, dude, good to see you, man. He pulled up to my stream the other day too. Hope
Man,
you're doing
appreciate
well.
you, Big Strike.
Good to see you, dude.
Let's go, man.
All right, what you got? Any other old ass cringe songs that like were played at 90s or early 2000s birthday parties that it's about time for famous rappers to suck of their soul?
I'm still alive. He took the Casper Slide.
Any other like fun party songs that are cringe?
Ja Rule and
Macarena.
I think it
Oh,
was.
Who Let the Dogs Out? True.
Yeah, there should be a Florida dreadlock
Yeah.
trap remix to that, where they talking
Yeah.
about all the ops that they smoked.
Right.
Ooh, let the
Oh, the
dogs
song
out.
from the
Blah.
Old Man Six Flags. Yeah, that one.
Oh, the Six
sure.
Flags dude.
Yeah.
Damn, Tyga did the Macarena.
Oh, the hamster dance.
Baja Man.
Who remembers the hamster dance? Oh, and a Cotton Eye Joe. It's about time for that. You remember Cotton Eye Joe?
Did they do I'm blue dabba dee dabba da?
Someone
Did
did
that
do
come back
that.
yet?
Someone
okay,
did
that
do
came
that.
back.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Or what about
Crazy Frog?
I'm a Barbie girl.
Oh, that's
in a Barbie
Venga Boys has
world.
already been done.
Oh damn,
Yeah.
they got that one too.
I think Cotton Eye Joe is ripe for a comeback, man. That shit has been blasting in circus performances and
Joe.
Six Flags Great America for far too long.
Damn.
Chicken Dance?
I can't think of anything else. I know.
Cotton Eye Joe? They're asking what that is? Oh, I got you.
Yeah, I wasn't familiar with Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh, you all know Cotton Eye Joe. Cotton Eye motherfucking Joe. Hey. Yeah, tell me you're not about to hear Drake or Dram remix this shit, you know?
21 Savage remixing that shit. Oh, what about there was that one
Oh,
and
God. I hate that song.
Barbie Girl, I'm blue dabba dee dabba da.
That's going to
There's nothing else. Yeah, I think that was
We
that was
already
it.
strip mined it all, man.
That was it. There were no more songs.
I
There was
predict
no more
that through the era of steampunk trap, the only things left untouched to strip mine for ideas are gonna be the most cringe shit, like the hamster dance, like Cotton Eye Joe, and it'll breed a certain new era of artists that's even more shameless to rip
What about
that shit.
What about
A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Amber by my side, a little bit of Leah,
What is this-
all I need.
what is this
a little
genre?
Bit of Tia, what's indeed,
What is this genre of music we're talking about here?
they got it? Yeah, we need a trap remix of that. Somebody gonna do it, man.
Lou Bega, yeah.
Mambo number 5.
This one too. Who remember? You remember
This shit make me feel like I am at either like a real low budget carnival somewhere on that one, you know, that ski slope alpine ride that just goes in circles and they just play the hottest techno hits while you ride that bitch.
Yeah, remix this shit. Let's go. You know? Tell me the streets wouldn't go crazy for Drake to hop on this shit.
Oh, they said the Lou Bega op remix in the chat. A little bit of Eric,
In my
yes
pack.
he died. A little bit of Kevin, I shot him in his side. A little bit of Kelly. Oh yeah, all that type of shit. That'll work.
Yo, Chad,
Op remix.
when you hear Drake or 21 Savage sliding over the hamster dance or Lou Bega, dude, don't remember who warned you. Remember who told you to prepare.
I got my Glock out. I got my Glock out. I told your girl to put my cock out.
I
I'm
bet
about
you-
to make I'm a rock out.
If you halftime this
Can't
song,
smock
you
out.
could probably put a nasty beat under this shit.
Oh yeah, you could definitely put the good trap drums under there.
Yeah.
So, all those producers out there in the chat, man, we just gave you $3
sauce.
billion worth of game.
You-
Go ahead and take that and do something.
You will
with it,
get
man.
beat up in the stew suggesting this dozens of times before some unhinged bastard is down for it, but then you'll become the richest person on earth.
Yeah, you just gotta take those hits, man. That's all.
All right, well,
Wow, that was a scary era of
Yeah.
time. I'm glad we don't live there
what
anymore.
genre of music was that we just discovered?
That was
That was like Six Flags Great America Core is what I would
Six
call
Flags
it.
Great America Core, CD Walkman Core.
Like that's like theme park, modern theme park core. You'd hear that at like a modern circus or like a commercial for Six Flags.
It was
or
that
some shit.
it was that weird era too where they first started learning how to use like 3D graphics and
Yeah.
everything was in that terrible like 90s
Yeah.
3D and they were like
Yeah, it's like whitewashed Eurodance, which is a very white genre to begin with, but they like Americanized and whitewashed the Eurodance and made Cotton Eye Joe and the hamster dance and shit.
Damn, man. Well, what an era, man.
AOL core says wax glue. Damn, that's true.
Definitely Napster Core or
Yeah.
something like that, man.
For real. All right, Carney Core is the next. You're gonna see the steampunk trap rappers of the era use that shit. You know.
I always find so many like niche ass subgenres talking to y'all in this chat, man. I just really got back to that core, and then I'm thinking about Carney Core now, man, because they literally had that one fucking ride that goes in circles on a weird cart, and they always got the hottest songs on that bitch, and it's always just like
Yeah.
some super techno or like the Great America Six Flags guy
and then
type of music,
someone
you know.
throws up in the sheet metal and steel ride that you're in.
Post hot, man.
We
Damn.
got a dibba ba dee doo boo dee ba doo in the chat right now.
Beep'em Core. Seraphim, thank you. Beep'em Core.
Post Hotmail. Yeah, let's go.
Nokia phone core. I think that's a lot of it too.
All right, well, I got for you up next the opposite of all of these things. I had to crop the image because it's too graphic for Twitch. Metaverse 3D vixen Mamiya Oreo makes over $100,000 a year creating adult content with her avatar.
Yeah. We are here. Yep. As
Yo, I told
Mamiya
you.
Oreo should.
Mamiya Oreo?
Mamiya Oreo.
Yeah. I told y'all about VTubing and that there are people who are already just fucking their own avatar for cash on the net and not even showing themselves. And now it's hitting the mainstream, man. This is only going to become bigger. It's only going to become
What do you
bigger.
mean fucking their own avatar?
Like they're not actually like dildoing themselves in real life. They're just like
Oh, the
motion
avatar
capping,
is just
you
like
know?
motion cap.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. I can see
Yeah.
how that could sell. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a pretty huge industry. I mentioned last time we talked about this. There's a person who they're doing like hybrid avatar like real life sex work where like she is mocap to her avatar, and that's the appeal of it, I guess, is that like she's like using extreme fuck machines in real life, but you can only see the avatar.
Wow.
So it's
okay,
a whole
well,
new niche that is gonna get huge, man. I think that
levels to this shit.
we're
man.
gonna start seeing this sort of shit on OnlyFans and like mainstream porn consumption platforms very soon. It's not there yet. I think we're about 6 months away from that, 3 to 6 months away from that. But you remember where you heard it first. All the depraved knowledge you have of the world you learn about on the Mystery School stream.
I wonder, will this cross into the main consciousness of horny guy society?
Yes, I think it will, and it already has, especially as the graphics get better. I feel like this Mamiya Oreo here is very interesting because rather than going for like an anime girl look, they went for like the full plastic surgery BBL look.
Right.
Which is interesting to me. I think that signals like a change in the taste of the
Oh,
sort
that
of people
signals
who are consuming
just your
this sort of
average
shit.
everyday degenerate is
Yeah.
trying to get us VR jerk off
Yeah.
on, and this is a bit more appealing to the masses than
Yeah.
an anime hentai girl.
Yeah, and I think it'll be a wide range, just like regular porn. You're gonna have people doing like photoreal fluid simulation, Unreal Engine 3 motion capture shit on
It's
one
gonna be
hand.
development studios
Yeah.
like really cranking out hours to
Yo.
get you the premium, graphics for these figures.
Chat, we
here.
talk about this on the show all the time. Porn drives like all technical innovation throughout time
I
on the
think so,
internet.
yeah.
Like the internet developed to serve porn more efficiently and more profitably to people. So if you want to get in on a high growth industry, consider getting in on motion capture fuck suits, because then I guarantee you, like, I'm not doing a bit, not memeing. This is going to become a much, much, much bigger industry. And people are like, whoa, that's crazy right now. But this is going to be a staple of the pornographic industry. Avatar performers, I guarantee it.
No, for sure. Because once you get to hop into your VR like motion cap sensory bodysuit,
Yeah.
and you get to go online with Vixen Mamiya Oreo and pay $40 an hour to just fuck the avatar, it's going to be a huge business, man. I think
bro.
everybody is going to be in on that, man.
Bam says, own an investor in Metaporn. Like, you just gave me like I just disassociated for a bit because it's dawning on me live on the show that is a great thing to invest. Like, unironically, that is something I would invest my money into.
He said unironically, guys, so this is true. I think
think
I'm
it would be.
definitely seeing the dollar signs in that for sure.
Like,
'Cause,
whatever startups
tap.
are going to scale custom avatar creation that you can motion capture specifically for erotic purposes, not just VTubing, specifically to fuck yourself and others with online, that's going to be the cash cow. I guarantee it.
yeah, because
crazy.
imagine, man, you create a sexy avatar, and then your person that you're interested in sexually from fucking Japan or fucking France somewhere, they create a sexy ass avatar. You guys both put on your motion capture suits at home in your respective cities, and you could fuck for real with these VR suits and be in the metaverse doing it all at
You
the
know
same
what that's
time,
called?
man.
That's actually a field of study. Do you know what the name of it is?
No, what is that?
Teledildonics.
Teledildonics, y'all.
Teledildonics.
Spell that in the chat for me, guys, if you guys know how to do it.
It's like essentially remote dildos, and it's a massive field of study, teledildonics.
Well, I think that's going to be an even bigger industry once they get sexier avatars and a bit more like sensitive motion capture devices that can capture the real like fluctuations of your thrusts and shit as you fuck this small plastic sensor bot that is going to be representative of the person you're having sex
I
with.
had this queued up much later in the stream, but speaking of fucking a small plastic sensor bot, finish me. We tested the voice control dick sucking machine.
I'm sorry. Tell me more, though. I'm very interested in that. What does this have to do with here?
I'm actually gonna have to go ahead and read ahead on this article to make sure there's no pictures of it being.
Tell me more, though.
Oh my
I definitely need to see
God.
what's going on here.
Can I show this? Whoa. All right, so there's no actual.
We need to know. We got to see what it actually is, man.
What the? All right. So I can show most of this. Let's see here. Launched on Wednesday morning, the latest Auto Blow has a voice command feature, a blowjob library, and a girth adjuster. Dude, what did I tell? Like, I know, haha, porn, ooh. This is an industry that pushes forward all consumer-grade technology. I'm
Faster than the medical industry
Like-
pushes out new, like, life-saving drugs and medicine, the porn industry is innovating 20 times faster and with more, like, with more passion and with more speed, actually, man.
If you all want to get your mind blown and you care about this sort of shit, like Freakonomics sort of stuff, look up Mind Geek, the porn company that currently serves 30% of all bandwidth on the internet and owns almost every major porn studio. Look up their shit, man. Look up their shit, and it'll show you how serious the porn industry is. Like, they change legislation, like they lobby politicians. It's crazy. Anyway, back to the voice-controlled dick-sucking machine that we're all here to learn about. The Auto Blow has come a long way. First introduced in 2008 by Brian Sloan, the original website described as the male sex toy of the future. Technology has brought people untold advancements in every aspect of their life. We can drive cars, fly in airplanes, and explore the internet. The technological advancement in male sex toys of this decade is the Auto Blow. The Auto Blow AI Plus is the successor of the 2018 Auto Blow AI, an automatic jerk-off machine roughly the size and shape of a small box of wine with rounded edges. Put your dick in the fleshlight-like sleeve, and a ring powered by a small motor will move up and down the shaft.
Yes.
Testing it. So they describe testing it. There it is.
Well,
I don't think I can show that.
It looks a little powerful. I don't know, man. I'm a little scared of it. Bird saying.
Suck.
Well, what the fuck? What was that? What?
I don't know.
Why did he? He said suck.
Wait.
The bird though, like what?
I think it had to do with this last paragraph here. It says, while I had the web app voice command page open on my phone and the banana busily bobbed along in the machine, I watched a video about how to adjust the penis gripper on my laptop. Ideally, the app warns, you should only use the voice feature in a quiet room. The toy must have misheard the finish me command somewhere in the video's instructions. The Auto Blow then started vigorously jerking the banana off. Once it was in that mode, it was impossible to make it stop. I was yelling, pause, stop, no, and was ignored.
Oh, no. See, that's what I'm scared of when it comes to robot fucking is like a malfunction. I'm like, please, I'm dying.
I'm dying. Please, my blood flow.
Like, please, God, like, stop the robot, man.
He had to manually turn the power off of the device.
Yeah, man. I'm scared of adjusting the girth adjuster too tight or something, and it gets to like
Grab mode activated and squeeze the shit.
and it just pop my shit like a grape, bro. Like, I don't want that.
In the same genre as the Wi-Fi controlled chassis belt that the hacker got into and locked the guy in. Remember that?
Yeah, just tortured him for hours.
But he kind of was into it, you know. Anyway, it's got full stroke mode, teasing slow edge mode. It's built to last on this iteration's blowjob paper, the work of a man in Serbia and his small team who annotated 109 hours of blowjob videos to recreate motion in those clips.
So AI learned blowjobs from a bunch of different. It's probably going to be the best robotic head you can ever get, though, because it specifically soaked up hours and hours and hours of the best AI footage
they did
of
say
that. You know?
It's deceptive that this doesn't actually use AI, so we are.
Oh no, never.
We
mind,
are just trusting this Serbian man and his small team to have like transcribed the best parts of a blowjob.
Oh well, if they didn't look it up and like do hours of research and let the AI soak in that information for years, then it's probably not going to be the best.
Yeah.
But if I started a company like that, that's what I would do. I would invest in the technology to have the blowjob machine learn the best ever types of techniques and maneuvers and like speeds and strength to use as the machinery there, man.
Yes. 100 subs and you guys try it on stream, says Hippie Rhetoric. How much is it? We will not do that, but
We will. How much does that cost?
oh my god.
This blowjob bot.
Holy shit, they actually, I don't know if I can show the website, but they show all of the different stroke modes. There's Master Stroke 2. There's
Master
full AI experience. Oh god, full AI experience looks a bit painful, honestly.
Can I like hook my USB up to it and like have it mimic a video on the internet or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's tight. Now, that's where I'm interested.
It's $229 on sale currently. Usually retails for $299.95.
Bit pricey. Bit pricey.
And
but,
it also includes Fap Lube 8 ounces and the toy cleaner.
oh, you definitely need that, man.
You can also get a VR headset with it.
Okay, now they're throwing in some value here.
There's renewal powder for the sleeve.
Powder?
Yes.
Like LeBron before a basketball game? It's like
Yeah,
throwing
dude. Once you break that shit out, you're going to turn on master mode too. You just clap some powder in that shit, you know, wipe it on your shit and get to work.
that could hurt, but I also think it could be fun.
Renewal powder. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, all because you said fucking a small box of circuitry or something similar.
Yeah. Well, we've dipped into this era of the Mystery School stream here where we just show you guys future sex bots and future sex technologies, man, which are going to be huge, man. I know we're all, we're pretty afraid of it now, but I think that the future is going to be nothing but, different types of sex objects and bots.
Robots trying to have sex with you with the like monthly subscription plan.
Yeah, charge it up in the car if you got to. Charge it up wirelessly or with solar power even, man. Like
Demo Genesis says, we fucking NFTs now.
So you late, brother. We been fucking NFTs here on this stream.
Autoblow, please sponsor Mystery School. I was going to leak information, but I can't. It's fine. Post-nut clarity will be crazy after fucking a robot mouth. Oh, yeah, it'll be crazy because it'll also inject nootropics directly into your bloodstream, so it increases your problem-solving.
Oh, God. So a small needle comes and pricks your penis as you finish off in the robot? Oh, no, man.
And then you can go back to work refreshed, and solve... rotate 3D shapes in your mind for a couple hours.
Would you like a small dose of caffeine and taurine after your nut ejaculation, sir?
And it just injects you with a little bit of Red Bull right in the dick, and then you perked up, ready for work.
Yep, just some taurine and industrial-grade research chemicals.
Yeah, well, don't fuck anything that the FDA has not approved yet, guys, because it could get dangerous.
Yeah.
These robots are strong.
It could be a sponsor of the Mystery School stream. All right, we need some wholesome news after this. How about
everybody left?
Redman saying that he's officially a licensed skydiver with a video.
Let's go. How high, you ask? This high. Redman high as fuck, literally.
Yo, I really like
jumping out of planes.
I like this trend of rappers going little bit viral for like doing cool things that they're passionate about that are not related to rap or the music industry.
Yeah, man. It's pretty funny, but fits Redman pretty well, man. He's always been a pretty funny, adventurous looking dude, man. I guess that this is next on the docket for him.
Yo, I'm not a very adventurous, thrill-seeking person, but I'd go skydiving. It seems cool.
Yeah, and my thing about like things that are so dangerous that it's like it's a 50-50 chance you're dying. I feel cool with those odds because I'm like, if I feel like I'm not going to die, then I'm going to live, and this thing's going to be really fun, So it's the weird things where it's like, 90% chance you won't die, and then that weird 10% comes out, and then you die, and it's fucked up.
Sub goal to go skydiving and stream it?
Yeah. Well,
we could do that. I think we can stream while skydiving.
I've seen somebody do that, actually.
Do you get cell service that far up?
You probably got to have the backpack on or something, but that means no parachute.
100 subs, and if we get up to our all-time high subs, we'll I'll go skydiving and stream it anyway.
Yeah.
Yo, that's something that people say all the time. What Senior Felipe said, that like since I scuba dive, that like something like skydiving wouldn't be that crazy. It's just my personal preference. Not everyone sees it this way, but like diving to me is not like a adrenaline thing. It's actually like the opposite. It's like a very zen thing. The only skill that you can really have diving is like the more calm you are, the slower you breathe, and the longer you can stay underwater. So that's like really the only skill, is like being super chill and calm.
So you can't just be under there like freaking out.
Yeah.
Was that a pufferfish? Was that a fuck? It's dark down here,
like,
and just
for me
start hyperventilating.
Like skydiving is like literally the opposite of scuba diving, because like scuba diving is a very meditative, chill
You're going down.
sensation, whereas falling at like escape velocity out of a small plane is very, aggressive.
Yeah, well, both are fucking terrifying regardless, man. But personal preference does come into play here. I think if I had to choose between the two of which one is scarier, scuba diving,
Really?
honestly, bro. Yeah, I think scuba diving is scarier just because of there's so much just water pressure on top of me, and it's just weird and dark down there, and there's weird animals bumping into you and shit. In the sky, at least I can see everything that's going down, and I'm like, okay, I'm obviously falling, but I see everything. There's nothing mysterious happening around me.
Although sometimes when you're underwater, I've been in a couple places like in the middle of the ocean where you can just look around and it's like infinite blue vision everywhere.
That's too much for me, man. In the sky, I can see like, oh, there's houses over there. There's a mountain. I can see everything, but underwater is just like blue void, and that really scares me. I think, scuba diving is scarier to me for sure.
I understand. I don't expect you to agree with me or understand, Chad, but it's like a very zen thing for me to scuba dive. I really like that. Yeah, the ocean, two unknowns, says one spook. It do be unknown down there. I'm not gonna lie.
It do be unknown.
I'm not gonna lie. What if a giant eye opens next to you? I'd be like, yo, that's crazy.
Just fucking rad out real quick. Yeah.
I could shit myself and be fine. Underwater, yeah.
Not through a wetsuit.
Oh,
though.
well, yeah.
It's getting stuck in there.
It would get stuck in there, but everyone pees all the time underwater. Like, it's like a thing. There's a thing called the emerging reflex. When you come up or go all the way down, you feel like you have to pee. And
I would let it rip.
It feels
no mercy.
good to let it rip underwater because no one cares. You know?
Yeah,
all right.
doing that.
Anyway, you want more rap news?
Yeah, let's get into some more rap, man. Redman really inspired me.
God, I keep bringing up this Mamiya Oreo. Her tits are just out. I cannot
I
show that on
always
stream.
pee in the pool. Miss Riz.
Hey,
well,
no, not
you gotta
the pool.
tell people that at least.
Yeah.
You gotta at least warn them.
Damn. Possibly Ben says dad was a diver as a profession, has tens of thousands of hours underwater. He would never jump out of a plane though. Yeah,
I would jump the fuck out of a plane, but not into the ocean, man.
All right. Let's get to tonight's title article, actually. Putting the cat back in capitalism. Check it out. It's rap news. Jay-Z compares capitalist to N-word. We're not going to be tricked out of our position.
I love this article, man. This obviously came on the tail end of his God Did verse on the DJ Khaled new album. Everybody was raving about it over this past couple week or so, man. It's like Jay-Z's best verse in like whatever years, man. Like he went crazy. It was like a 10-minute verse or something like that, man. And
10 minutes?
Yeah, literally.
Just rap for 10 minutes?
I'm not even fucking kidding you, dude. Like it was like really, really long.
Was it good? Like lyrically impressive?
Yeah, it was, but there's like, oh, Jay-Z's best verse of all time. And as a person that has known and listened to Jay-Z for a very long time, it's an okay Jay-Z verse. Like, it's not. I think that we're getting a lot of, Jay-Z's hasn't rapped in a while. Let's, hype him up and pat him on the back that he's rapping again and get him hype, type of thing. But not his best verse by any means, man.
I can't believe it took this long for someone to make the capitalists in Paris joke that hippie rhetoric just made.
Yeah, I do love too when people take a generally more benign insult, and then equate it,
the N-word.
equate it to racial slurs. That's always pretty funny when they do that. Man.
What is the exact quote though? Did it come from the verse? Did he say this in the verse? Oh, it's in the Twitter Spaces, literally, is when he said that. During a Twitter Space conversation with journalist Rob Markman, Khaled and several others on Wednesday, Hove was asked about the line, "Please, Lord, forgive me for what the stove did. Nobody touched the Billy until Hove did. How many billionaires can come from Hove crib? Huh, I count 3. Me, Ye, Ree, Bronze, a Rock Boy, so 4 technically." In which he essentially takes credit for making Kanye West, Rihanna, and LeBron James billionaires too. Jay-Z responded by addressing his critics who try to shame him for the inordinate amount of wealth he's accumulated over the course of his career. "We are not going to stop," he said. "Hip-hop is young. We're still growing. We're not falling for that tricknology. Whatever the public puts out there now, Before it was the American dream. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. You can make it in America. Whoa, we're getting a little trickle-down economics from Jay-Z here. All these lies that America told us our whole life, and then when we start getting it, they try to lock us out of it. They start inventing words like capitalist and things like that. Whoa, I don't care what words y'all come up with. You got to come up with stronger words. We're not going to stop. A very odd take here.
It's very odd. I'm feeling I'm trying to place this in the right area here, but I'm feeling like he's a pretty Teflon dude most of the time. It feels like somebody might have like hurt him a little bit, like, just a tad, or he's like, oh, that was offensive. I don't like that.
He mixed up the Ambien and the Adderall before the Twitter Spaces, and
because usually he doesn't get like shaken by anything, and that's something he would usually laugh at. But whatever, we moving on. Let's talk about this. He never addresses things that bother him, so that's pretty odd to me that he actually like responded to something that somebody said negatively.
It's not a particularly defensible take either. Like if he was like, yo, fuck you if you hate capitalism, I'm a diehard capitalist, that's one thing, and he could argue whether or not capitalism is good. But to say that, like, capitalism is like a word invented by woke people, as if it's not like a long-standing, market philosophy that people have been writing about for a really long time, and it, like, has cultural and historical precedent, it's odd that he would go this far and say something like, I don't know, just kind of inflammatory. And I guess on the flip side, I get what he's saying, that like hip hop is a young genre and there are all sorts of American entrepreneurs that have become billionaires doing white people things. So black people deserve to have wealth as well. Like, I can't disagree with that.
There's a lot of that in there.
But to go so far as to say like they invented capitalism to shame me, Jay-Z, a billionaire, is like, oh man, what the fuck?
Yeah, they definitely didn't invent it a year or two ago just to, insult Jay-Z for sure, man. And overall, man, it's just like capitalism is such a, like, it's a solo endeavor. I don't know if there's a way to make that, like, cool for the squad type of thing, like
being a billionaire,
or like being a billionaire is like, oh yeah, this makes all of us cool and happy, man. Like we're all benefiting from this type of thing. I think that it's something that should be very like solo and private as fuck to the corner, and don't tell people that, bro, because it ain't helpful to everybody. It's just helpful to like a small group of people,
Huh. Yeah, I don't. This is a confusing one. I do want to see like the full quote and listen to the song as well, but it's just a bit of an odd hill to die on. I think the most important thing is what you described, that like it's hard to rattle Jay-Z. For him
very hard to
make
him.
A statement that could be picked apart in the public eye is unorthodox for him. But yeah, I'm kind of taking it as like white people have gotten rich doing random shit forever, and now black people are becoming billionaires, so fuck you, like, essentially, for telling me not to be a billionaire.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if he's like being familiar with the current connotation of like a capitalist, because I think that me and you could both identify that like the dictionary sense of capitalist and like what the current 2020 landscape says about like what a capitalist is or what that entails are a little different. I think that a capitalist in a dictionary is like, oh, a person that is capitalizing on the economy, making money. 2022 capitalist definition is a bit different. I think he was kind of honing in on like the dictionary definition of it, and not like the 2022 connotation of like what a capitalist
I feel like if Jay-Z was like, yo, capitalism is a good financial system and we should be able to exchange goods and services for money, and like that's the hill I'm gonna die on, okay, you can have a philosophical debate with Jay-Z. But the fact he's not perceptive of how people view billionaires now, and it's not that, like,
he doesn't know that billionaires aren't like a nice thing anymore.
It's not that like, yo, Jay-Z or like black people are becoming billionaires and people are mad at that. It's like people are generally upset that billionaires exist. you know, as a principle.
I don't think he has run
That,
into
like-
a lot of people that have that type
Yeah.
of take or would tell him that.
And that's the disconnect that I see from this, and
Yeah.
why I think people memed on this so hard is like they're not critiquing Jay-Z being rich. It's like flagrant displays of wealth, and being a billionaire and talking about being rich just for the sake of getting rich is not just tacky now. It's like we're so far beyond the pale that we know that that's like bad for humanity.
the environment, bad for
Humanity and
everybody
the environment,
around,
and like
man.
flying private jets around is like disproportionately horrible for the earth and things like that. That's what's surprising.
what we're dealing with
is
right
that
here,
to meet like someone that wealthy, that media trained, that successful wouldn't just like skirt around a question like that or say something like, oh, well, you know, I invest in all sorts of different foundations that like spread wealth among disenfranchised people, blah, 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 you know, like that sort of I'm surprised he didn't have a line like that. So, you know, it's
I don't
odd.
know if he's run into too many people who are describing a billionaire capitalism to him in that way nowadays, man. And why would he, man? Like, who the fuck is going to walk up to him and be like, man, eat the rich, Jay-Z. We don't like billionaires, bro. Fuck you, fucking climate change. Your private jet burns more than fucking 3 years of living in China, man. Like, it's probably not a conversation that he's having a lot, and I can see why this might be a tricky topic for him.
Tick to West says at least he ain't pushing crypto like Snoop and them.
Oh, Bitcoin school met with skepticism is former housing. I don't have money to be losing. Well, that's a rich guy article again, man. He's some rich shit going on right here.
He's going into straight up like Scrooge McDuck shit these days.
I don't have money to be losing,
he
man.
He put a Bitcoin school in his old project housing, and it's like, get these broke fucking people out of here.
Well.
Damn.
Well, but it's school though, so
yeah,
you know, there's education there. Man, it's just like, man, being a billionaire, it just is no way to make that fucking nice, dude.
You
like,
gotta be like, fuck you, I'm a billionaire.
You gotta be, you can't be the like people's billionaire. You gotta be like, fuck you slaves, I am very rich and allow me to pollute the environment while I make more money. There is no way to be a nice billionaire or be the people's billionaire. You gotta kind of let that go and just stand on that shit and be like, I'm a billionaire and I don't give a fuck about what y'all think, man. And what are we gonna do? We just gonna be like, okay, dude, like, well, we'll complain and go on Twitter and you'll fucking buy more stuff. So, like, what are we really gonna do here? Like,
damn. Well, I guess he was more transparent about that in the interview. He was like, fuck you, I'm rich, essentially was his answer there.
I think that should always be a billionaire's answer. Like, never try to be the humanitarian billionaire, because there's no way. That is so, like, diametrically opposed. You can't be the people's friendly billionaire. That
I think
just don't.
Once you cross $1 billion net worth, you should just have PvP forcefully enabled, and then you drop all of your money if someone successfully fights you.
If they successfully defeat you in a joust or some
or a
shit.
duel, then it's just like RuneScape in the wilderness or something, you know, and then you just become a billionaire. It's like capture the flag or some shit, you know.
Yeah,
anyway.
I think that's the only way, man. But there's no people's billionaire, guys. It'll never happen. There is no, you know, friendly billionaire. Just don't get tricked. It won't happen.
All right, well, Jay-Z is rich. Breaking news here on the Mystery School stream. You said there was no people's billionaire, but I raise you Bow Wow's VIP experience.
Oh, no, there is definitely the people's thousandaire, and Bow Wow is it. He has always been a man of the people, man.
For a humble $1,000, you can get the diamond package from Bow Wow. And
what does he give you for the diamond package, man?
The Bow Wow diamond VIP package.
Does he hold me down like in the Let Me Hold You video?
It includes the ultimate hang with Bow Wow, a 30 to 45 minute personal hang and tour conducted by Bow.
And his security guards surrounding the building.
Only 10 fans in each city will get a behind-the-scenes look at backstage areas, lounge, tour bus, and more.
Oh, it's a finesse, Bow Wow. Backstages suck, man. Tour buses suck. It all sucks.
God.
Oh, nobody care about that, man.
Oh, man. All right, what else? Maybe the rest of it
What else
makes
do we
up for
get?
it.
Yeah, there's got to be something worth that $1,000.
Personal meet and greet photo with Bow Wow. Attend Bow Wow's pre-show VIP lounge party. Digital download of your meet and greet with Bow Wow. What does that
Digital
mean?
download? What, on Napster or some shit? What am I digitally downloading?
What, a video of it? I don't know. Souvenir VIP laminate and
They'll
lanyard.
airdrop you the meeting.
Commemorative VIP hoodie, exclusive drawstring bag, access to early merchandise shopping with special item available for sale only to VIP guests.
Was that the end of the
Yes.
diamond package here?
That's the end of the
all right.
diamond package.
So just to reiterate here, we got a backstage tour of a dirty venue.
Yes, and
we
his
got
tour bus.
We got a tour bus hangout. But you do get a custom photo with him, which I would make him do something zany. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure that I got the one of one Bow Wow picture.
He probably does reserve the right to immediately cancel all of
Say
these
no.
benefits and kick you out, however.
But you do get the drawstring backpack, which, if I remember closely enough, was something people wore in junior high school.
Yes.
That hurt the shit out of your shoulders as soon as you put one book in it because it wasn't meant to be held on your shoulders like that.
Yeah. The Bow Wow Diamond Package can be objectively evaluated at around $79.68 approximately. But the ultimate hang, I like that they describe a 30 to 45 minute walkthrough as the ultimate hang with Bow Wow. Like, that's the peak. That's the plateau of what you can get from an experience with this guy.
Any ladies in the chat, can y'all tell me? Because when I grew up on Bow Wow, like Bow Wow and I think he's like a year or two older than me. And as a child, he took all the girls everywhere, bro. Like, they weren't even like actually going to like see him or meet him, but I had girls when I was in like junior high and elementary school. They're like, no, I can't date you, man, because I'm dating Bow Wow. And they'd have on a Bow Wow shirt and shit. And I'm like, fuck Bow Wow. I'm really here. He's not even really here.
It was like a body pillow of Bow Wow. and they're
yeah,
"We're
like
dating."
girls was so insane over Bow Wow that like he was taking girls from real life guys that were going to school with these girls.
Just
I was like,
as
yo,
a
like,
concept.
I'm like, you faithful to this motherfucker? And he don't even go to this school. I'm really here. And
Yeah.
I'm just struggling to think there's probably still a lot of those girls now. Like,
Yeah.
ladies, are y'all still in love with Bow Wow
I
like
think-
y'all used to be and when we were kids, man? Because that shit was real. Like, Bow Wow had like the girls on lock. So he might be able to swing a couple of these $1,000 VIP tickets, man.
Mercenary Gary said,
I'm saving myself for Shad.
Literally, like, girls were telling me that. I was in like 5th grade. I'm like, yo, he don't even live
dude,
here.
I mean, fandoms have just evolved now. Now people are saving themselves to fuck the VTubers or the K-pop stars, you know?
he Mr. 106 in Park, says Spooky Pumpkin. He is Mr. 106 in Park, though.
Well, I mean, you know, I think it was just that extreme. It was like Backstreet Boys era too. Justin Timberlake, like male heartthrobs, I think were just much more applicable to like the average teen girl, and like pop culture was pushing that shit
no.
hard as hell.
No, the ladies in chat, they actually love Omarion and B2K.
Oh,
That's
my
who
God.
the chat loves here. And would y'all pay that $1,000 for the Omarion package if it was like
Dude.
backstage tour of my tour bus?
You know what?
A couple pictures, hang out with
I
me
bet
and smoke
you,
a blunt.
On average, he sells 7 out of 10 of those $1,000 spots each show for that reason you're describing. I think
Yeah,
that
man.
a lot of the women or men at the time who were wearing the Bow Wow shirt, that was what, like, how many years ago was that? Like 16
30,
years?
man.
30 years ago, wearing that shirt. They grew up and became the senior phlebotomist at their local, children's
Facts.
hospital. Or,
facts, man.
you know, whatever the fuck they got going on, or real estate agent or whatever, you know, and then they got their bread up and they're like, I'm going to live my childhood fantasy.
Right. What the
And
fuck is
put down, what's
$1,000?
$1,000? That is worth my childhood fantasy.
To go take a picture with Bow Wow hunched over the back of me like we're in love and at the prom or something.
And like, I can't knock it, you know, reliving that time in your life where your dopamine receptors work the best and you become the biggest fan of shit. I think that does carry on for most people into your adult life, you know.
Especially if $1,000 ain't that much to
Yeah.
you know, like, why not?
Ari
You know,
Flux
just go
says-
ahead and get that dopamine hit.
Hell no, he gotta fuck me for that price.
And he certainly will. He certainly will.
Yeah.
Bow Wow is very horny, so he will
Yo.
take you up on that offer.
He will. Man, yeah, I think
He might return 50% of the fee, honestly,
Right.
if you let him fuck. He'd be like, no.
Oh, yeah, we'll return half of that if you allow Bow Wow to your hotel.
Miss Riz says, Owen, you just described how I feel. That's why I would drop 1K for B2K. Yeah, if you got it and that was like your childhood fixation.
If it ain't nothing,
you know,
if
go,
1,000 ain't nothing, like, why? It don't matter.
Yeah, man, I'm like, shit, it's not really comparable, but like, I was playing World of Warcraft so hardcore when I was like 14 to 17.
You about to fuck the
I would
Warcraft,
pay
man?
$1,000 to fuck Warcraft, but I paid, like, I'm an adult now, and I was like, man, I got some free time, and I like spent $100 on World of Warcraft, and I was like thinking to myself, like, man, what the fuck, $100? But I was like, you know what, I love that fucking game when I'm a kid, and now I'm a grown-ass adult, and I can get the best items.
You can get the best
You
of
know?
the experience there. I do that all the time
Yeah.
with games, man. I go to theme parks now, and I'm buying the VIP Flash Pass. It's probably like $300 more than the fucking ticket. And I'm like, no, I want to ride the rides right now and enjoy myself, man. As a kid, I could never do that, man. I had to stand in line for the 2 hours. But now as an adult, I'm like, nope, I'll invest in it. So
Yeah.
it's all about
If you
what
got it-
means something to you.
However,
know?
if you're living paycheck to paycheck and you spend $1,000 on the Bow Wow meet and greet, then it may be indicative of a deeper psychological trauma that you have to address. But if your life is reasonably well put together, then, you know, go for it.
Yeah.
Bow Wow certainly will, you know. Anyway.
Wow, man. I didn't know Bow Wow was doing that. That's pretty good for him, though.
We got to do
Shout out
that.
to Bow.
$1,000 to walk around the Mystery School Stream Studio.
$1,000, man. You get to steal something. You can
Yeah.
you can touch myself. You can touch Owen just through the back of the neck area right here, though, man. So,
Ow.
but yeah, that'll be 1,500, guys.
Yeah.
1,700 by the end of the
St.
night.
Frio says Bow Wow takes EBT on the tour.
Wow. Well, that'll probably take weed and some head too, man. Honestly, like he'd probably be like,
You gonna dome me up? I'll let you get the VIP pack for sure. Like, no problem.
Yeah, he will accept a little bit of top as in exchange for currency.
I swear, y'all,
Yeah.
Bow Wow would definitely accept some top for sure.
A dub sack of za, says who's a convertible, and a small suck, you know?
yeah.
All right. Anyway, speaking of the sorts of things that financially independent people spend their money on when they're adults, check out this woman's bedroom.
Save. 150 pounds down. I think I'm gonna go get 150 more. But it looks literally so cute. Oh my god, look how cute. Oh my goodness.
So it's all sand.
Yeah.
It's just a sand house.
She poured 150 pounds of sand in her bedroom.
It's just a sand room. Well,
Man,
can you do that?
you can. Should you do that is the real question.
But what's gonna happen here? Like, anybody in the chat, can you give me like a 5-year fast forward as to what's
I can
going
tell you,
on here?
That sand's going to get dirty as hell unless you vacuum it all out. You're going to spill assorted liquids and crumbs into it.
It's
that
just there forever.
creatures will almost certainly begin to live in
Oh!
and around.
It's a breeding ground for creatures. Oh my god, yeah, that's the worst part. This is complete breeding ground
Yo.
for any subterranean digger animal or bug, man.
Yo, landlords hate this one simple trick that you can use instead of renovating your entire room. Yeah, this gives me emotions I've never felt before. This is kind of like how, as a little kid, you're like, yo, what if I fill up a swimming pool in the kitchen or something, you know? And it's like something you think about, but like you're not supposed to ever do. This is one of those things externalized and then put on the net.
What I'm thinking about is like, shorty, how do you get into your bed every night unsanded?
Oh, it's
like,
sandy as hell.
your bed, you're just getting sand all on your feet from walking to your bed, and then you get in the bed and just sand it all up even more. Like,
Yeah.
this is psychotic level, honestly.
Yeah, I'm concerned about this, and I think it probably breeds creatures of all different kinds.
Yeah, it's gonna start with crabs and it's gonna end with like a pit viper or different type of like muskrats living in there too, man.
How'd she get all that sand, bro? Asked Mercenary Gary. I mean, you know, 150 P's of sand, you can probably get that for a cool couple $100. Like, yo,
Jesus
aquarium
Christ,
sand
man.
is something like, I think $20 for like 20 pounds or some shit. So regular ass sand without any aquarium shit is probably like cents per pound.
just the sand fleas that'll be here,
Yeah.
man. The sand fleas alone are enough for me to just, no, this is, that dog's gonna die in there for sure. He's not gonna make it out. He's gonna be the one casualty here before she moves out.
She off the dispensary sauce is teriyaki. She took it from the beach a bucket at a time. You could do the old-fashioned way and just bring large pails from the beach.
Sand to the beach, yeah. That shit clumping up from the dog piss. Yeah, I'm sure that dog is pissing in there sometimes, and he probably just thinks it's outside turf to like take a doo-doo in, man. He probably just shits all over there.
Yeah, like I went through such a wild range of emotions looking at this video. Like first I was disgusted. Then I was forced to acknowledge the fun inherent in having sand all over the
It's
floor.
fun for 3 hours.
Yeah. And
but
then
goddamn,
the
it's
fun
bad.
wore off in my head, and I thought about the long-term implications of a week plus of living in a room filled with fucking sand that you brought in from outside.
Coming in and out of the house every day, walking on it.
Yeah.
Your dog's outside walking on stuff and coming in, and probably getting little mites and termites and fleas all over himself. This is a bad idea.
You just tell the landlord to go fuck themselves or what? Like, that was not her home.
Maybe she rents to own. I don't know, man. Maybe she's renting to own or something.
Maybe.
If I was that landlord, though, I'm calling child services for that dog.
Jay Gundam says she could never come over. Yeah, she'll get sand everywhere, all over your couch, inside of your fucking GameCube case, you know?
Man, everything is just, every meal is just covered in sand.
I hate when there's sand on the bed sheets, man. It gets so like gritty, and you gotta like kind of make them taut and then swipe the sand off.
Imagine dropping the like TV remote in the sand, and now it's like all gritty, and you're pressing the buttons, and it's.
Oh man. All right, well, Sand Woman, Godspeed. Let me know if you decide to put another 150. She said 150 pounds.
Wow.
It also
I
might-
hope she's getting evicted.
It also, I hope she's kidding. It also might damage the structural integrity of the building that she's in once the 300th pound of sand goes onto the mid-century construction of the floor.
Those type of constructions weren't meant to hold that type of weight and density like that, man. That's like a person in New York just putting a full-ass swimming pool on one of those like apartment rooftops, man. Like that shit could cave in and collapse.
Mercenary Gary says, Sandwoman, come on the stream. Sandwoman, we would love to have you on the show and ask you. And maybe sand life is the best life, you know? What's that shit called? Salt life? Is that the sticker that
Salt
people
life.
have on their shit when they're like a surfer or they're like on the beach all the time?
Yeah, that's a beach guy bumper sticker.
Any salt life enthusiasts in the chat? Yeah.
Honestly, though, if I lived like that, I would just ride it out to the end and start adding like sandy pets into there. Like I would just start adding crabs in my house.
Just throw vermin into the sand.
I would just start adding crabs, adding sand fleas, adding all types of little moles and shit to dig around, and just really embrace the theory. You know?
Yo, speaking of the Salt Life sticker and speaking of potentially the sand lady here, can I show you all a sticker, a bumper sticker I've seen a lot recently, and I'm hoping for some context on?
A little scorpion, says Spooky Pumpkin. Yeah, little scorpions and shit.
I've been seeing so many cars with this on them, which means I have a toxic girlfriend, right?
Oh, I've never seen this, man.
I've seen over the past couple months like 20, 30 cars with this a variation of like a big, huge font, like covering the entire back of their truck window. I've seen dozens of cars with this.
So over under on if you think they actually do have a girlfriend at all, or is it just a sticker?
I think they have a girlfriend.
And do you think? Yeah, you think they have a girlfriend, and I think that the girlfriend is toxic too, and I think the girlfriend thrives off of the toxicity here, and that's why this boyfriend was comfortable enough posting
Steady Fresh says it's a reggaeton thing. Is it really? Is this like from pop culture, like Latin or Spanish pop culture or something? Because I know what it meant, and I assumed it was like a cheeky like, my girlfriend's toxic. It's like how boomers wear a shirt that's like, my bitch wife never lets me fish or whatever. You know, every culture has something like that.
My girlfriend hates me and will hit me tonight. Isn't that kind of shirt?
Yeah,
I've seen those type of shirts.
That's supposed to be off repellent for the promiscuous, says Unique.
Oh, that's like my girlfriend will beat your ass. You don't want these problems.
Oh yeah,
It's
like
that
my
type of
girlfriend
vibe.
is toxic and will defend me.
Oh, okay. Not just my girlfriend gaslights me in times where we're supposed to be having therapeutic conversations.
Owen, aren't you Latin? No, I am not in any way, shape, or form.
Need that shirt immediately, says Mr. Felder with the first time chat. Well, I mean, they're easy to find, man. You can get those a lot of places.
Yeah, I've been seeing this a lot recently. I was wondering if people in chat had seen this because I even like looked it up on. Oh shit, King Thelonious. Damn.
What's up, Thelonious in here,
the
man?
chat. What's up, man? Thank you so much for the 5 gifted, bro.
Appreciate that,
Really
big
appreciate
dog.
that.
Appreciate you, man. Let's fucking go.
Young General So says you live near Humboldt Park. Yeah, I do live near Humboldt Park.
Yeah. Well, y'all can find that toxic ass shirt, I'm sure, in any local city beauty supply store or any spot.
You want to see
around there?
Since we're talking about that sandy ass house, you want to see some more like poppin' cutting edge real estate updates here?
Yeah, you know I fuck with the real estate, man.
All right, I know that you're in the market for a home. Maybe you or our chatters might be interested in this property here. This is what $1.95 million buys you in Toronto. All right, just off top, like take a look at the shape and structure of this fucking building here.
Do we got a skinny house right here? Is this another skin bone house?
It is definitely half the size of a regular house.
All right,
but hey, let's not
1.9 million in Canada.
Let's not judge it from the outside. Let's take a look here. All right, let's go on in.
That free healthcare though.
Oh God, I feel really claustrophobic looking at that shit. There's a really funny part. I've watched this video already. There's a really funny part. Okay, not a horrible view. $1.9 million. Keep that in mind.
Ooh, it's skinnier than a fucking Slim Jim.
Oh, also, it's a Drake song, and when he goes to this balcony, look at the Drake lyrics he synced up with this to really sell how serious this view is.
He gave you the ball and vibe.
I might come, I might go, I don't know.
Are you coming or going in this little ass house? I don't fucking know. I feel like I'm stuck.
Yo, we're coming up on the crown jewel of this property here. All right, this is the bedroom.
Oh yeah. Okay.
What's this here? It appears to be a shower.
The shower? What happens if I roll off the bed on that left side? Is that your toilet in my fucking bed?
Any takers? Only 1.9 million in this market. It's only gonna be up here for a couple days, y'all. You know, I got this guy's number on speed dial if anyone's trying to make an offer. You know, let me just let's run this back real quick. Hold on. So I didn't realize on the first watch. That also the shower is right here too.
That's what that that tubular fucking wall is right there.
That's the shower.
That cylinder.
That's the shower. And then
I'm spitting water all over my fucking bed, shitting in here. I feel like I'm in like a RPG video game or something. Like, what is this, bro?
Yeah, you're expected to literally shit where you sleep in this $1.95 million residence here.
Oh my God. Like, what if I'm sleepy and like, she like, baby, I got a doo-doo. You mind leaving the room for a minute?
You better put in some noise canceling headphones or turn up Game of Thrones on the weird TV in here. Or get in the shower and start yelling so the reverberations of your voice block out her shit.
I've never seen the bedroom shitter though. That's new to me, man. That is very unique and very... It's almost prison-like, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like we in like maximum security prison right now.
Yo, so this guy, like, after I watched this with Anna, and we were like, yo, is this satire? Like, is this guy doing a bit? We looked at his Instagram. We looked at his TikTok. He's a real realtor in Ontario. And he was getting fucking cooked, as you could imagine, in the comment. Like, this shit went viral because of how awful this house is. And the realtor who's charged with selling this was in the comments like, yeah, this house kind of fucking sucks ass, man. Like, I don't know why there's a toilet next to the bed and all this shit. And he was
next to the dresser.
Yes.
Like, I got to think about my daily fit while somebody takes a daily shit right next to me, bro.
And there's also
that's a real turnoff for me, man.
There's a glimpse into the life of the person who lives here. There's a small mug right in front of the toilet.
Damn, I got to just shit and think of my outfit for the day. There's a lot of problems here, man.
This is probably why he ends the video here, because he's like, oh fuck, man, I should.
What else is there right now? 1.95 million. Am I living in Is that Drake's house next door
No.
to it or something? Am I attached to Drake's
It's
house?
just
Is that why
in
this costs money?
Toronto, man. And I know that in Toronto and
fuck?
Canada's housing market's even crazier than the U.S. because we had the 2008 financial crisis where the housing market collapsed in on itself. In Canada, they never had a housing burst.
Oh, so they still just been
So
like
the price
ascending since
where
2001.
Where our housing market kind of reset in 2008, they're just like kept going straight up.
Cool. Never will live in Canada. Never will live in Toronto. Thank you for that information. Hate it a lot.
Really, really hate that a lot. Yeah, bathroom in the bedroom, y'all. What's the vibe? Rocking with it or
the doo-doo next to your bed vibe? It's real convict hours over
Yeah,
there, man.
definitely.
Like, am I under arrest or why am I living like this?
Ariflex says Drake gotta come fuck me for that price.
2.5 million, yeah.
Yeah, you know. Why
He
the
should like drop off some dick.
Why the sink in the hallway? You know, because you got to have some privacy in there. After you're done shitting and showering right next to your bed, at least you can wash your hands outside.
I don't know if this is is this the capitalism that Jay-Z was referring to? Because I
Yes.
don't like it if it is, man.
Yeah, this is what Jay-Z advocates for.
I don't like this type of capitalism.
Taking a shit and folding laundry, says Jazzy Jules. Well, that's the sort of shit that the realtor would put. Like, imagine all the productive things you can do in your room while using normal bathroom time.
I only saw one shower in there too, so it's like, what if grandma comes over for the weekend or something? I'm laying in bed watching fucking Johnny Bravo and grandma taking a shower to the left of me. Like, I need some privacy. This is weird, man.
Well, you know, for only a humble 1.95 M's, you know, you gotta
Scrub
get your
her back, says my dog. Yeah,
gotta get your
man.
bread up to get privacy like that in Toronto. All right, well, you know, I regret that we have to talk about this next article, but, you know, it's a prime news gathering stream here, and we're on a bit of a roll.
I'm confused.
You know, if you're worried about the overall moistness and dampness of that enclosed room with the shower and toilet right next to your bed, check out the sweet life hack. Viral toilet cleaning hack sparks violent controversy.
All right, don't even play it yet.
You want to guess what it is?
Viral toilet cleaning hack.
How can you hack cleaning?
How do
your
you
toilet?
hack cleaning a toilet? It's a shitty toilet.
Power
You-
wash it or what?
Super soaker with bleach in it or something, or
Should I?
I'm
Scroll
gonna go ahead.
down?
I'm gonna go ahead and say super soaker with like bleach and cleaning fluid. in it.
The answer is putting the toilet seat in the dishwasher. Fuck, man.
Oh man, but it's where the forks and all the mouth stuff goes.
Yep,
like
that is where it
plates
goes,
and
man.
all the mouth stuff goes right there. So
This some white people shit? Asked Jasmine Cat. I bet you they have a photo of the people who did this trend. Should we scroll down and look?
yeah, let's give it. Yeah.
All right, and there's the viral toilet cleaning hack that has the internet in a tizzy here.
Wow. Is this the same group of people that put the salmon in the dishwasher to cook it
I
as
think
well?
this is the group of people where putting the salmon in the dishwasher is no longer enough. You need to use dishwasher hacks in increasingly more and more violent aspects of your life.
But why not just like clean it with like a brush or like some
dude,
disinfectant
this is a
spray and
hack.
shit?
This is a
Like,
hack to clean your toilet.
why does it go in our dishwasher? It seems harder to do this. It seems like you gotta unscrew a whole
Yeah.
fucking. You could just easily spray this with a bunch of like disinfectant bleach and wipe it down, and it would
Yeah.
be just as effective. Like,
And then, as Vico asked very recently in the chat, what about the inside? Oh, now that part you actually clean normally like a fucking peon. This part you can hack and clean like a genius tech billionaire.
yeah, wow. All while just dribbling doo-doo bits all over your forks, knives, and plates
Yeah.
every time you wash your dishes.
Room Illiterate says, their room floor def covered in sand. Yep. Sandy house energy here with this one.
Yeah,
Macadelic says, I don't want to look at it anymore. All right, I can oblige you. That's fair enough.
that's normal.
Coil has swabbed toilet seats on... What the
What?
Okay, so apparently they talked to a microbiologist about this. And the microbiologist said that a seat of a toilet contains less
30
bacteria than a spoonful of dirt.
Nope, shut the fuck up. That's the same microbiologist that says like, oh, a dog's mouth is cleaner than a human's mouth. No, it's fucking not. Dogs eat doo-doo off the ground sometimes. They lick all types of corners, their friends' genitals, their feet and legs. Like, I'm not buying it. I don't care.
Yeah, I think
toilet seat has more germs than
blasting your toilet seat
spoonful of dirt
with your spoons and cutlery and fine china and shit is probably like worse for the toilet seat than just like leaving it alone, and then it contaminates all your utensils and shit.
Like this, literally like something that somebody's ass sits on and people pee on and poop on all the time. Like, why is it not covered in bacteria? What are you talking
Seraphim
about?
says
1 gram of doo-doo hold 1 billion bacteria.
one sad fruity spoonful of doo-doo holds 1 billion new bacterias, man.
Although Caitlin Cohen says, I'll eat dirt, I'm not eating shit. Fair.
Yeah, I would rather eat dirt than shit, man. Like, it's obvious there.
All right. Well, sorry for letting you know about that, everyone. But, you know.
What the fuck is going on today, man?
We are moving
we
backwards.
Okay?
I need to get. You want some really good news? You want some news that'll cheer you and all our viewers up?
Yeah, I hope so, man. I need it.
You know, we talk a
this
lot
point.
on this show about society moving backwards, and we see a lot of disappointing things, a lot of scary things in these uncertain times. We need something to unite the American people, all right? Something that everyone can agree on, which is why
unite.
Washington weighs plan to let Americans wager on elections.
Did I call this out maybe 2 years ago? Let's gamble on politics? Because I think I did, man. And I've been waiting to gamble on politics for so long. This is honestly a genius idea.
Yeah.
Hopefully it makes it to FanDuel.
The feds are finally like, you know what? You can wager on the presidential election legally.
Now, this is when I started to think politics is fun at
Thanks,
this point.
Joe
Now
Biden.
I like politics.
All
this is
right.
good.
Joe Biden up for re-election off of
fucking
this
fun.
one here.
Yeah, let's get the gambling on the senators and shit, man.
Gimme Rack says, this old news for real. To you!
Right. I'm blessed to see this right now, man.
Kalshi Incorporated may become the New York Stock Exchange of U.S. elections. Just needs to get past federal regulation first. The up-and-coming prediction market operator, backed by some of the biggest names on Wall Street and Silicon Valley, is already a force in launching new contracts for investors and bettors to trade on everything from climate change to potential moon landings. Damn, that's a crazy lick. Your whole business is like, yo, you want to bet? Yo, you want to bet on that? And then you become like an officially traded company, and like that's your whole thing? That's kind of tight.
This kind of betting, this would be really easy for a guy like me, man, because I'm already like, I like to play the like, well, what do they think you're not gonna do type of game, and I think that would happen a lot in politics and in like just government shit overall. It's like, what do you think they're gonna do? Do the opposite.
Yeah.
You'll probably win a lot of money.
For sure. When we think about what happened in 2020, do we really want another excuse for American people to question the integrity of our elections, says former CFTC Commissioner Jill Sommers? This is not something we want to be introducing into federally regulated financial markets, says you.
Yeah,
All
shut
the
up.
degenerates in the chat right
Boring.
now say otherwise.
I want it.
So yeah, everyone's gambling on fucking everything. I know a couple people who came up huge off of the 2016 election.
Just gambling on it, man,
Yeah,
dude.
people just like put $500 down on. They didn't even like Trump at all, but like voted for him just because they wanted to gamble their money and came up fucking huge when they put the money down early.
See, and I, as a person back then, I was knowing that was going to happen because I was like, oh man, dude, they're about to do some shit that we don't expect. Like, this is not going to go the average election way of another Clinton being the president. Nope, they're about to do some weird shit, I wish I would have gambled on it.
It was straight up people betting in favor of just like weird bad shit happening, and they were like, that seems likely. And I know a guy who turned like
it seemed likely,
$500 into like, you know, 5 figures or whatever off that shit.
Goddamn.
Anyway, federally sanctioned degenerate gambling on the outcome of elections is the moral of the story here.
That's the future I'm looking forward to in America, man. Let's just mask off all of this shit, man. Just mask off and let us gamble on the elections. Corporations say fuck.
Yeah, that's true.
McDonald's collabs with Wendy's and Burger King in a threesome or something, man. Like, let's just do it all.
Although, okay, so up next, do you want a hyper modern article or you want a ye old article?
Let's take it back a little bit. The future is getting a little scary for me, man.
All right. Well, let's take it back in time to simpler times. Back when this country was a real nation. You know, actually, I don't know if it was here, but in 1400, the dog of a murdered man dueled a man and accused of being the murderer. You want me to
Okay,
read you?
well, the dog. So the dog went and sought out revenge for his murdered owner.
Let me present this in ye old-timey diction.
Yeah.
In France, a splendid duel was fought in 1400 between a suspected murderer and his accuser, a dog. The Chevalier Macaire killed Aubry de Montdidier in the forest of Bondy near Paris and buried the body. The only witness was Montdidier's greyhound. The dog went back to town to a friend of his master's and led the friend to the spot, where he whined and scratched the ground. The body was recovered and reburied, and the greyhound moved in with the friend. Shortly thereafter, it met up with Macaire and attacked him viciously. 3 men had to pull it off of him. The dog was an otherwise gentle and amiable sort, but it kept on flying at Macaire whenever it saw him. This was reported to the king, who decided it was definitely an accusation and arranged for a single combat trial.
Oh, back when kings were just unhinged and be like,
fucking fight the dog, bro.
Do the dog right now, or I'm killing both of y'all, okay? The fight took place on the Isle of Notre Dame in Paris, Macaire with a lance, and the greyhound with its natural weapons.
a lance? Oh, God, you gave the dude a lance, but the greyhound
No.
got natural claws and teeth?
The dog sprang on the man with amazing ferocity and clamped its teeth around his throat and couldn't be shaken off. Macaire screamed that he'd confess if they'd pull off the dog. This, in contemporary eyes, proved that justice of combat trials pretty conclusively, and Macaire was hanged and strangled.
Wow, so he came to a dog fight with a lance. And he came to a dog fight with a lance, got fucked up by the dog, and then was subsequently hung and killed and strangled after that.
He admitted that he
Son of a
killed the
bitch.
guy and then got fucking hung.
Good boy. What a good
Yeah.
fucking boy, bro. Like, I know
W.
that owner is beyond the grave, just clapping it up like, thank you, boy. You really avenged my death from this son of a bitch.
That is a really, really good dog.
That's the best dog, man.
It not only was going to kill his ops, but he also legally persecuted his ops and won.
Under the eyes of the law, that dog did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
That dog did everything 100% by the book,
Yeah,
man.
straight up.
And the dog probably got financial compensation after that, too, for the rest of his life.
And he lived
man.
with the dude's homie for the rest of his life, you know, so
God
you know that he
damn,
was like a
I
local
could only
legend.
hope to have a dog that good one day, man.
Man.
You came back and killed my ops after they killed me. Or, no, you didn't kill him. You legally pursued him until the authorities killed him.
Yeah, the authorities deemed that it was time to kill him. Yeah.
Damn, bro. Imagine having a dog. Like, I would have even been talking to the king, like, king, man, like,
Yo.
I can't, I'm not doing a duel with the dog. Like, what you talking about, bro? Like, it's a dumbass dog. Why I'm dueling with the
Fight
dog?
the fucking dog, or I'll kill both of you.
I gotta fade the dog, bro. Like, he can't even talk, man. Like, I can.
Yo, you know he was wild cocky, like talking shit about the dog, like spitting at
He had
it. Be like,
he had a
"Woof, woof,
lance
woof,
and shit.
woof, woof, I'm gonna fucking kill you, woof woof, you know, and then he got hung.
Damn, bro. I
Damn.
know he went out sad as fuck for that, bro. That is actually
Wow.
pretty. That's pretty wholesome.
Yeah,
I like that.
It is
That's
kind of
very
wholesome, isn't it? Colossal W for the dog here,
That's
and
very
RIP
wholesome.
to the man who was struck down. Talking all that shit to Steady Fresh. Yep, couldn't back it up.
Damn.
He's talking to the king like, "Oh, dude, I'm about to kill the fucking dog. Look at him, he's a little dog."
He's probably getting drunk with his homies the night
Yeah.
before, like, yeah, tomorrow I gotta go
About to beat
wash
the
this
case.
dog. About to beat the case and wash this dog ass tomorrow,
Yeah.
man. I guarantee I'm gonna have a lance. He don't even got hands, bro. I'm gonna stab him in his shit. He doing reenactment dances and like
Yeah.
hitting the nay in front of his boys and shit. And they're like, you gonna kill that dog tomorrow, bro? You the man.
Yeah, but he got his
Oh.
shit chomped until he snitched on himself, and then it was over.
And he snitched on himself. Like, he got himself
I did
killed.
it! I fucking did it, man!
Just get the dog off, god damn it, man. Oh,
Oh,
no.
dude, that one has me sweating. Shout out to the dog.
Oh, he probably felt so cocky the night before, getting
Yeah.
lit with his friends and everything,
Nay,
man.
nay, in front of his homies with the lance.
We about to kill the dog. Oh shit! And the
Yup.
dog was like, "Wait till
tomorrow.
God. Well, man's best friend. Man's best friend. All right. Shout out dogs in general.
oh god."
You want
Let's-
another ye old article, or you want a
No,
modern?
ye old is the way to go. I want to keep this train going, man. They
All
had
right.
funnier things happening.
Check this out. I regret to inform you that a
Padlocked vampire grave was found in Poland with a sickle over its neck.
You know why they do this?
Oh yeah, I did see about this, man. It's to prevent the dead body from rising from the grave in the afterlife.
If it reanimated, yeah, it would have cut its head off, you know. Also, probably just don't unearth this. Our philosophy for mummies and cursed artifacts also extends to alleged burial grounds of supernatural beings. Just leave it alone. You know, just leave it be.
Especially something as strong as a fucking vampire. Like, a mummy is one thing. That was just an alive person that turned dead and maybe they'll be angry. Yeah. A vampire, though, they were never alive. Right. They were always evil and angry, so you don't want to fuck with them.
Kumagai, thank you for the 5, man.
Kumagai,
we really appreciate the
Let's
support,
go.
dude. Thank you so much. Yeah, they found this shit and we're like, dig it up. Oh, take pictures, put it on fucking Reddit. Let's go.
Yep. I guarantee one of the archaeologists said, remove the scythe. And they probably removed the scythe. And now that vampire's evil soul is back into the world, fucking killing everybody again.
Or it was just like a normal person and it's like back in the day when it's
I'm sure
I'm not really a vampire. And they're like, shut up, vampire bitch. That's what a vampire would say. Kumagai, dude. Thank you for the 6th gifted sub, man. We appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a normal person.
So, yeah, I think this is like witches in colonial America where they're like, oh, you're reading a book after midnight, vampire.
She's a witch, isn't she? Get her.
Yeah. This was near Poland. In fear of her ascension, a sickle was placed around her neck while a padlock was tied to the toe on the left foot. Huh. All right, well, there's all sorts of anti-vampiric customs in Poland, which begs the question, how many fucking vampires were there in Poland at the time?
I think they had a high concentration of vampires, actually, man. If we do the history, Poland was one of the top places where vampires used to roam around.
They were getting concerned about vampires over there.
Yeah.
All right, well,
they had to be.
We got to hit a pretty modern article now.
All right, that's fair.
Ask the dog if she was a vampire. It's still there. Kumagai says, who need a sub? Yo, speak up if you're
giving out subs, y'all.
If you're nude in the chat and Kumagai deems you to be a deserving viewer, you know, you might get blessed. Also, thank you for all the gifts and everyone. We really appreciate it. Okay, this next one is... You'll see. Speeding woman on cocaine kills drunk driver high on meth. Someone said this is IRL skill-based matchmaking.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all I can say is just like, I guess, man, like, huh?
Teriyaki, thank you for the gift.
Preventative damage control?
I don't know. I mean, RIP.
Is this like the good guy with a gun theory or something right now?
Bad guy with another gun fighting a bad guy with a worse gun?
Okay, the bad guy with one drug fighting another worse guy with a worse drug, maybe.
Yeah, RIP, but damn. Don't drive under the influence, y'all.
This raises so many questions. Is it like, so in a rock, paper, scissors game of drugs, cocaine stronger than drunk?
I think.
But like, what's the scissors to cocaine's paper?
I think it's the fact, so cocaine and meth driver cancel each other out.
Right.
Cocaine and drunk meth driver is more powerful.
That's the scissor. Okay, got you. Yeah, because, I could figure out a lot of different analogies here of how this could be set up.
Damn. Oh, yo, Teriyaki, thank you for the gifted sub. Kumagai with 7, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
So what beats cocaine, though, man? It seems like cocaine just beat drunk and meth.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, cocaine is it's stronger than drunk and meth? What's stronger than cocaine?
I think you gotta mix the cocaine with like a upper, like a MDMA or something, you know, or crack.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Now, I definitely think a crack driver could definitely be stronger than a cocaine driver, for sure.
That's very true. Yeah. God damn. Pretty Kumagai, dude. He's still firing him off. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. PCP driver, says Jazzy Jules. I've never seen a crackhead drive, says Uzi Convertible.
Yeah, they usually prefer the on-foot pursuits, man. They don't really like to get behind the wheel. Thank God, man. Like, crackheads definitely don't like to drive that much.
Yeah, it's better for everyone, I think.
They love a good on foot type of voyage, man.
Tuff says bath salts would give you invincibility. I feel like the moral panic around bath salts died down. Like there were people who were really afraid of bath. Like this guy turned into a zombie after taking bath salts on like Facebook videos in 2014 and shit.
Oh, remember those?
Like, you know what I'm talking about?
God. Yeah, I remember that era, man. I was living in Florida around the
yeah.
time that bath salts came out, so I was terrified. I was like, who's this? Who's that? Is he on bath salts? Is my neighbor on bath
Right.
salts? He about to bite me? Like, I was scared as fuck.
Bath salts fell off.
Terrible
man.
time.
Other scarier drugs took over. Salvia is underrated drug to have a horrible time and potentially commit an act of violence.
It's just such a quick ass, like,
Yeah.
blurry, weird high that you get that you can't even really remember any of it.
Yeah, I never did salvia.
All right, so I guess to conclude that one, cocaine, crack.
Yeah.
Crack driver stronger than cocaine driver.
think-
Cocaine
yeah.
driver stronger than meth driver.
Because we've seen crack people do all sorts of shit on the stream, like give a perfect lineup and shit, you know? So I think they could probably swerve out of the way or like do a cool trick.
Or like do a stuntman thing where they know how to just eject themselves from
Right.
the windshield
go-
perfectly
go
and not
limp.
hurt themselves. Yeah, just
Yeah.
go limp and crash through without really hurting themselves.
Yeah, it's possible, man.
I guess. Oh, people saying ketamine in the chat. I don't know. A ketamine driver might just curl up and be like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm scared right now.
Ketamine driver will go to sleep in the back seat or some shit.
Yeah.
Rugg says, I saw an ad for legal ketamine study on TV earlier. Yeah, some places in the U.S., all over Canada and other countries in the world, there's like legal ketamine therapy you can do now. That's like a
I've seen that.
recognized like official treatment. I think 2 of our Discord members have done ketamine therapy and speak very, very highly of it.
I have a friend that has done it as well, and he loves that shit.
I've never done
Spoke very
ketamine
highly
in
of
my
it.
life.
I have not either, man.
Yeah. Anyway, make sure it's legal ketamine so all of those other regular horses can be tranquilized as needed.
Why do horses need so much tranquilization? Because I always see horses complaining about they're taking all our ketamine, man. It's
They're
like,
just-
what y'all trying to get so high for?
They're just so big and scary and chompy. You know, they just need to chill out a
just
little.
want to relax a
Gotta
little
relax a little bit.
bit. We just
Oh,
want to chill.
You know, can I show you an image, a meme that I saw the other day that I'd like your opinion on?
Yeah, for sure, man.
Let me scroll back up and find it. This was one of my contributions to the meme section here.
I'll give you an honest opinion of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna need your take. All right, I almost found I had to, dude. Also, let this be a moment to plug the Mystery School Discord meme section because I am scrolling up for minutes at a time here just to get 24 hours in the past. There are all sorts of deranged, spicy memes all over the meme section. # Discord in the chat or go to this link. Here it is.
You guys are doing great.
ASAP Rocky fans lose their shit every time they hear the same baseball, Jean Paul, FaceTime, screen call, horse nuts, horse balls, ass flow. What do you think about this?
Don't come at me with the what do you think about this? Cut it off, man. I can't do this right now, man. I can't. I can't do this, man.
I'm an ASAP Rocky fan myself, but the horse nuts, horse balls at the end kind of got me.
Man, I literally just saw him, dude. Like, I just saw him, dude. God damn. But yes. Okay, yes.
Yes.
I'll give you guys that. Yes.
ASAP Rocky fans do
It's a
lose
flow.
their shit when they
do.
hear.
They do be going crazy when they hear horse balls, baseballs. Not at all. False fall.
Kumagai, dude, 3 more gifted. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.
Thank y'all, man.
Baseball,
Oh,
Jean Paul,
God.
FaceTime screen call, horse nuts, horse balls.
Horse nuts, horse balls. That's a specific fucking meme, man.
It is,
Who
isn't
did
it?
that? There's
I'm not
They're
sure.
really smart.
Yeah, that's why I pulled it up because like I'm a ASAP Rocky fan, man. I'm not
They're
one to
smart. Whoever
slander
did that,
ASAP Rocky,
man.
but
That's a good
something
flow.
about the horse nuts, horse balls part really encapsulated
the John Paul. I think that's the part that really
Yeah.
locked in for me. I was like, oh yeah, this is
Yeah.
real. Yeah,
Oh.
that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
indeed. Butt shots, and then there was also the "and all my bitches got butt shots" line.
Buck shots, butt shots. Followed up shortly after
Yeah.
that.
That new? Did you hear the new? What was it, Cardi? And
Oh no, there's new
A$AP?
Cardi.
There's a Cardi.
Oh, Cardi and ASAP.
A$AP
No,
leak.
no, no. I've seen
It's pretty
about it,
good.
but I haven't heard that one, man.
I actually like that song, and I can't play it on stream or else we'll get demonetized immediately off YouTube. And
As we should.
and
Yeah,
as we should.
that's what happens.
Dude, if I play even a fucking second of Pissy Pamper, even like the original sample, our VODs don't only get demonetized, it gets like blocked globally on YouTube. So
Playboy Cardi's like PR situation is really intense.
Yeah.
They really have figured out a way to prevent anyone from playing Playboy Cardi on streams.
Unique says Timmy Turner green fruit baba juice flow on the horse nuts horse balls. Baseball Sean Paul FaceTime screen call horse nuts horse balls.
Clip that. Can we get a clip of that? Somebody clip that real quick. Clip that for him. I think that's a
go.
wild clip for us
Okay.
to have.
All right. Well, I don't know. What else do we have to talk about? Okay, chat. You got a choice here for the remaining articles of the stream. It's a podcast episode.
Should we talk about other things here? I don't think we should talk about anything else. I'm
We should. Oh, we should
struggling to
gamble.
see.
I think we can gamble a little bit on a couple articles. We can do
large
so.
fries chocolate shake.
We got a couple different bits of articles we can do here. So we got corporate hellscape articles, and I got this bonus one for you that will show when we actually start gambling. It's pretty
Okay.
much just that. There's a couple corporate hell articles.
I got enough intel right there to create a gamble, so I think we're good to go, man.
There's serious, like, interesting discussion corporate hellscape articles, and then there's a little bit more shitposty corporate hellscape articles. Which one would you prefer?
Let's go. Let's start with the corporate hellscape, not shitty version.
Okay. Okay.
And
Cool.
then we'll get into the shitty version.
Okay. Cool. Got it. All right. So what's the gamble? What do you think?
Since we are gonna approach a corporate hellscape part of the stream here, let's see if within this article, a person will have to give up some money through either lawsuit or restitution or some legal money exchange.
Do they have
happening.
to have? Is demanding that they gave up the money enough, or like they're getting sued, or do they have to have actually given money?
We need a legal money exchange.
Okay.
A legal money exchange through lawsuit or
like a purchase?
restitution. Yeah,
Just
even a
any
purchase,
losing
even a
of
purchase.
money from one person, transacting of money from one person to another.
Yeah, corporate hellscape.
Okay.
Will there be a legal transaction of money? Not a robbery, not a fucking somebody frauded him out of
A
his
legitimate
$3,000.
transaction.
A legitimate transaction. It could be either through lawsuit or payment or whatever. Just it has to be a legal transaction with money.
Okay. All right. This feels like a classic yamble, says Fat Guy Syntax.
All right,
And
good.
that it
The
is.
chat's feeling it. Nobody is upset. I
Oh,
like
shit.
that, man.
Wait, is Kick? Oh yeah, Kix is back. Okay, Kick said that he was gonna be late today. Nice.
Oh, there's Kix. Yeah, Kix is here, man. What's up, Kix?
This feels like a classic yamble. All right. Meanwhile, while the yamble is put up, I will show you this question. What if Yoshi laid unfertilized eggs that you could cook and eat? What is it, like a fucking frog egg? Like
I don't want to know what that would be like. That ruins my childhood a little bit, man. Like
Yeah, I don't know.
Yoshi.
I mean, wait, doesn't Yoshi?
But they would probably cost a lot
Oh,
of
they'll be
fucking money.
rare. Yeah.
If Yoshi's eggs were able to be cooked and scrambled, oh my god,
It would
that would
be-
probably be a $4,000 like egg.
It'd be like
every
that
time.
delicacy, like the Millennium egg or whatever the fuck, you know, that way we were showing on stream. It was like a black fermented egg that one time.
Yeah, that egg or like whatever egg those like thick leg robot chicken legs come from.
the
You know,
T-Rex ones, yeah.
the T-Rex leg chickens.
The
It's probably
century
like
egg.
that type of egg. Yeah, that rare.
Why is Youngboy trending? Just give a little click on that, says Pickleman Forever.
Not today.
Oh, hold
Not
on, I'm gonna
today.
do it off screen here. Youngboy Morbius is trending.
I think Youngboy he's trending because
Well, one of the things that's trending
Something.
is NBA Youngboy's music is now banned in Cuba, North Korea, Iran, and Syria.
as he throws up the yo, what up, y'all? It's me, NBA Youngboy.
Yo, all right. Well, there is an embargo against NBA Youngboy's music in certain
How far will
countries.
this go?
NBA Youngboy is causing an international crisis as we speak.
Will
Oh
this
shit!
spread to the Western countries as well?
What next? China and Russia ban NBA YoungBoy, and we got a full large-scale socioeconomic crisis on
It's
our
about to
hands.
be like the new Cold War with NBA YoungBoy music.
Oh shit!
man.
I forgot Kix is on an iPad. Kix is so loyal to the Mystery School stream. I was about to do it myself. Ray J, thank you for doing that. Kix is dialing in
thank
and
you, guys.
moderating the channel from an iPad at like a business meeting right now.
God damn, thank you, Kicks,
Thank you,
man.
Everyone salute Kix for his service to this show.
NATO YoungBoy, NATO YoungBoy. Yeah, Mark. I think you're about right.
Rose Gold Will says they have to limit his reach. He spread too aggressively.
Nah, he does have one of the more crazy spreads of fan base right now.
There's a
I don't know what it
TikTok
is.
of forward deployed U.S. Marines listening to YoungBoy brandishing weapons.
Oh, is he insinuating violence with his music? Is he like antagonizing the enemy and inspiring people to get
It
violent?
very well may be, but then there's also tweets like this that also
You
are
do
doing
got that
numbers.
young boy in him.
Dude, if you see someone with this profile picture in your mentions, your home address and full date of birth and social security number is about to be leaked.
Wow, man. Yeah, we've come a long way, man. Wow, it's so crazy. Like, you can't even choose to become that much of a meme monolith like NBA YoungBoy. Like, I think that he had no idea that he would be this fucking huge as a meme like that, man.
No.
Like,
I wonder if he even like acknowledges it, like if he even knows his meme status.
oh, he's got to at this point because it's his entire persona on the internet. It's just like, why be better, man?
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
damn,
You're
bro.
right, man.
Like, he couldn't have had an idea that he would be this huge as a meme.
You're
but,
right.
Congrats to him.
All right. Okay. So the gamble is coming to a close in just a little bit here. Wow. Tiny amount of points in the pot right now. Absolutely lackluster.
Honestly,
gamble here.
might cancel the gamble and just take you guys points because there is an app where I can use to just remove the
Launder
points from
all
you
of them?
guys without you even gambling. The pot's so low, I'm feeling like that's probably what I'll do here. Yeah. Yeah, cancel that.
All
We'll
right.
just remove those points from your
from your
point
balance.
pot.
You'll
No
s-
problem.
You'll see an ACH transfer deduction of those points from your channel points.
Whatever you gambled, it's gone. All right. So you guys, you want to fucking play around and not bet real money? I'm going to take it back. All right.
Damn. Yeah. Next day, wire those fucking points out of the account. All right.
Jeez, man.
Wow. 10K points on each bet. What is this?
What y'all think this is, man? Some back alley fucking riverboat or something?
Wow.
No, I'm not running that type of gambling operation here. This is 100% legal Twitch gambling,
Yep.
all right? Rolling
right.
dice in an alley somewhere.
Damn. All right. Well, your channel points were not stolen. We're legally required to tell you as a fiduciary.
We scraping scraps, man. Unique, nah, you guys got it. Go ahead and throw them in the
I
gamble
think
pot,
the,
man.
the gamble did close. It's just a very meager amount of points here. Yeah, it's the gamble is going. It's going right now.
Tony ran a Finam. No, there's no Finam right now. No fraud. I need to fraud y'all, honestly, because you're not submitting enough points.
All right, I'll literally bet more right now. Says Honey Butter. Well, the gamble's closed, and that was the last gamble of the day. So it's got
First and the last gamble of all of our lives. So I'll never gamble again here.
Yeah, the Overlord is gone now.
This.
Anyway, Mark Zuckerberg doesn't like your scrolling habits. Social media is for building relationships, not just consuming content. Shut the fuck up, Mark Zuckerberg.
I'm gonna raise my fist at him, man. I'll do it right now. You shut your
He
ass
has a
up.
shiny forehead. Look at that. It looks like ceramic.
Shut your ass up, Mark Zuckerberg. God, I don't want to hear anything about building a relationship from the guy that literally tore me away from my friends and families on Instagram, man.
Yeah.
Ripped me away like a fucking stray puppy, bro. I don't get seen by anybody that I know. The algorithm doesn't show me to anybody I've ever talked to. It's just I don't even know what's the point anymore,
I'm going to
man.
read this quote in a Mark Zuckerberg voice. If you're just sitting there and consuming stuff, I mean, it's not necessarily bad, but it generally isn't associated with all the positive benefits you get from being actively engaged or building relationships. I mean, yo, you own Instagram. Instagram is a Reels-based platform now. All social media algorithms exist specifically to keep you consuming a conveyor belt of content so they can data mine more advertising data from you. That's like, he wrote the book on that. I get that. Okay, so there's also some context for this. Mark Zuckerberg is essentially doing like a press tour right now. He's going on podcasts. He's talking to Gary Vee. He's talking to Joe Rogan. This was, I believe, in a Joe Rogan.
You just talked to Joe Biden.
Yeah, this was in a Joe Rogan interview. So he's on Joe Rogan, like, and I think we're gonna see like a Zuckerberg like bad boy era where he's like acknowledging like, yeah, social media is fucked up, man, and we gotta break the algorithm. But it all at the end of the day, like if you have even a slight long-term memory, you remember that he's the guy who architected all of this.
Nope. Shut up, dork. Don't like it. You could have changed the algorithm a long time ago.
Yeah.
No one sees their friends and their family anymore. It's just the nature of the internet beast we live inside of.
If people are solely checking apps exclusively out of fear or missing out, being disappointed about or feeling disconnected from friends when not logged into social media, then it can have a detrimental effect on the health. That's very true.
Oh, now you care about everybody's mental
listen to this.
health.
I don't necessarily want the people to spend more time with computers. I just want that time that people spend to be with screens to be better. Just, man, like, okay, you all know this, chat. We've spent a lot of time on the show the last couple weeks talking about the death of the tech billionaire as like a cool guy. That not that long ago, I would say even in 2018, 2019, and honestly, like a little bit into the pandemic, like tech billionaire, VC, Silicon Valley startup guys were still like the new American gods that a certain type of person aspired to be, and they were like rock stars and they made so much money. And now everyone, like, there's this little switch that flipped over time, and everyone's like, shut the fuck up whenever Mark Zuckerberg or any of these, like Zach Dorsey, who did the Bitcoin Academy with Jay-Z, like any of those guys say anything.
Shut the fuck
and there's a bunch
up.
of people just like raising their fists right away, you know?
Yeah, man. I think you hit it right on the head, man. Like, God, dude, tech billionaires and like tech genius guys, they used to look so cool and rich and like fun over the past couple years, but now it's just like, man, y'all have just wrung every drip of like life out of everyone that you've seen for the past 10 years and just have taken the billions and have done nothing cooler with the internet. The internet has not gotten cooler.
Better.
The internet has not gotten better. It hasn't gotten more functional. It's just a more advertised weird wasteland where I'm getting more phishing bots and weird fucking viruses all the time. It's turning into like, remember that era of like the end of like AOL and shit where viruses were running rampant? Napster was out, LimeWire was out, Kazaa was out. We're back there again. Like, NFTs just came out and fucking everybody ran amok with that shit. So it's just like we're back in like the virus weird area of the internet that we were in before.
This is not a unique opinion that I have, but we could do like, we've avoided doing a whole segment on the show about the death of physical media because that's like a harder thing to talk about. It's a bit more robust. That's something that I've been thinking a lot about and seeing a lot of people talking about with like those shows getting removed from HBO Max and shit, animation getting removed from HBO Max, certain bits of media that weren't syndicated physically disappearing from everyone's minds. The response to this that I've started to see that I agree with is like, we got to bring back pirating hardcore. Gen Z does not know how to seed a torrent, you know?
No.
Gen Z does not know how to decrypt a fucking magnet link. You know,
they're kind of very nice kids, man. They're very nice kids. Like, we were kids, we would steal without remorse all day. I would steal anything from Napster, LimeWire, videos, movies, music, whatever the fuck they had. I would steal it without even feeling a shred of like remorse for that, man.
Yeah, it's like, and I mean, especially now, you know, back in the day, I think that like in the Napster and the LimeWire era, people were still trying to come to terms to understand like what intellectual property theft even meant. Like, musicians at the time, major label artists who were the ones who mounted the lawsuits against LimeWire and Kazaa and shit like that and got them shut down, they were essentially arguing that like every illegal download is that proportionate amount of money out of their pocket from someone who would have bought an album or who would have bought a song, you know? And I think now we have like a more nuanced understanding of that. And I think artists, frankly, give less of a shit because you're already only getting 0.0036 cents per play anyway. So now artists are more like, yo, as long as you listen to my shit and tell someone about it and like interact with me, that's more valuable than you giving me $1 for my song, you know? So,
which is so hard to wring from someone nowadays. You know how hard it is to get somebody to fucking pay $1 for like an MP3. Like, that's, it's honestly hard to like find out where to do that. Like if I went on my computer right now, I was like, I like this song. How can I pay $1 for it? That's not easy. I gotta like figure out where their Bandcamp is or some shit, or maybe go to. Does iTunes even exist anymore?
No,
like
dude.
where do I go if I like your song? If I say I like Owen Bones, how can I pay him $1 for this song right now?
I mean,
that's
Apple,
fucking hard.
So
like
I was trying to like when I was DJing for a living for a while, like in 2018, 2019, and I would be downloading songs and I would be trying to buy them from iTunes because I would have like leftover iTunes gift cards and shit and like balance on my Apple account. It was hard to like Apple was deliberately making it hard to even go into the iTunes section where you could even pay 99 cents for MP3. And now they've fully turned iTunes into Apple Music, even on the computer. So like even loading in music that is that is on your hard drive as files has become much harder. And like that's the thing, man. I feel like, you know, more and more people, even in the chat, are like aware of this sort of thing now. But you don't own that shit. Like streaming music and having a library of meticulously curated songs, you're renting the privilege to access those songs from Spotify for $9.99 or whatever the fuck a month. And if they cut the plug on that, like your library's gone, you don't own any of those songs, you can do nothing with them. So I do think that this conversation is a part of what we've been talking about for the past couple of weeks too, that like the impermanence of tech now, like people are starting to wake up to like, oh shit, I should actually have a backup of like the shit I like.
you don't own
you
any
know,
of that.
and I don't own it. Like it's saved in my Netflix library, but like if my internet goes out, I can't watch my favorite movie, like shit like that, you know? So yeah, I think media literacy should also extend to piracy for software and specifically subscription-based software like Photoshop and shit like that, you know? Like it's getting crazy, and every individual corporation is like nickel and diming every individual user. It's getting harder and harder to keep track of shit.
I would rather have Napster right now,
Yeah.
where everybody is downloading my shit illegally for the most part, but I'm getting fucking millions of impressions and views and millions of interactions right now that I can use to do something else with. Maybe I could do shows, maybe I can sell merchandise or do something else. Cause like that fucking 0.0000001 cent from Spotify every play, it doesn't
worth?
push the needle forward, man. Like you might as well just steal the shit at that point. And most of the times, if you're not an independent artist, you don't even get any of that.
Yeah.
Like your label is able to siphon that 0.1 cent from you somehow, some way. So those artists specifically, they should definitely be vying for people to pirate their shit at this point and figure out other ways to make some money, because it ain't through streaming, man. It's not gonna happen.
It's not through streaming. So develop some media literacy or piracy literacy. Know how to work a torrent client. Know how to like decrypt a link, you know, so you can access the sweet, sweet nectar of illegal software inside of it.
That's what Mystery School is all about, man. That's what we're here for, man. Teaching you the traits and tricks of the trade.
And a special shout out to SoulSeek. Sorry, any diehard SoulSeek users who don't want me blowing up the spot, but it's still one of the best pieces of free software out there right now. DJs know, producers know, just like real audiophiles and music collectors know.
Let's visit the dark web.
Yeah.
No, we should not. But it's close to there, man. We should definitely be getting back to torrent and shit,
For
man.
real.
Getting back to downloading shit.
Yo.
Because it's like they are trying to monetize every piece and cent of this. All of these new Marvel movies that launch on fucking Disney Plus every week. Those shits, we used to steal that shit, man. We used to take that and download that off of a weird torrent and have the entire movie back in the early 2000s,
And you
late 90s, man.
would sometimes get a small pop-up on your computer where a Russian teenager would yell at you and play jump scares, but it was worth it, you know, because you had that media yourself.
It was a whole movie, man, so it was cool.
Also,
But
if you are going to torrent, not saying I would ever do something like this, but make sure you use a VPN, because you will get clapped by your internet service provider if you just try to go download like the new House of the Dragons episode or some shit off a torrent website. You need to have a VPN on, or else you're going to get clipped. And nothing really happens, but you get a letter in the mail that says like, we're going to take you to court and sue you for $100,000. And it very, very, very rarely happens, but it does sometimes happen, especially if you get it back to back. If you download like all new Game of Thrones episodes, Breaking Bad anthology, Better Call Saul complete rip, and like a bunch of shit, and you get like 5 of those letters from your internet provider at once,
Man.
they might just like cut your service too. So don't do that shit, you know.
I wonder if there will ever be like, as we have moved into this very universal internet where everybody is on it at the same time, we all follow the same algorithms, we all are listening to Spotify and Apple Music. Will there ever be another like sub internet again, man? Like, will there ever be another internet where there is stuff like you're talking about here? Like people are sharing music and video and all this content and stuff like that.
I would say
the algorithms are different. Like,
pessimistically,
is that even possible?
like it just gut reaction, how I feel at this moment in time. No, I don't think so. I think that the barrier to entry for one is like so high to like do shit on the dark web, which is just unlisted websites on the Onion router. You have to have a lot of technical knowledge that and not a lot of technical knowledge in general, but just like a lot of technical knowledge for the average person. And like for what? Like you can't Google like best dark web sharing sites. Like it doesn't work that way. You need to know what you're looking for, and almost any site that's like worth anything in a hidden zone is members only. So you have to know someone to get invited. And I remember hidden internet, man. Hidden internet was fun. I think now the best we get is something like Discord. I think the thing that's the closest to like the wares communities and like sharing of illegal links and samples and like MP3 leaks and shit. The most I've seen that is in like specific Discord servers, you know, and at the end of the day, it's still a centralized platform. Like Discord can shut it down or ban your server or whatever. But Discord, I think, is the best platform personally, where like they more or less let people gather, and they only really intervene if you're doing some like sus or illegal or very dangerous shit. But like in terms of just the internet being open, I just don't think it's ever going to happen, because the other reason, not to get too in the weeds on this, is like bandwidth is very, 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 very expensive. And like to host a new internet, to host a website for file sharing, you need to be paying out the ass to serve all those files to everyone. And the bandwidth provider also has to be cool with what you're doing. So it's just like back in the day when they were like mom and pop shops and shit, like you could kind of get away with that sort of stuff. But now like it's all mega corporations. All the internet is like this walled garden. You can't like do that sort of shit, you know? So it's a little harder to come by unless it's peer-to-peer, unless it's like in a Discord server or in a Telegram chat or something like that, you know?
Where's the outer net, man? Fuck the internet. I need an outer net or some other version.
There were some guys in Australia that were building a satellite array to do like a ad hoc internet in Australia. I don't know what they're doing now, or if they're still alive. But you know, you can build a satellite array. I know in a lot of cities, namely Chicago and New York, you can also sign up for like a peer-to-peer internet where they come bring you a dude brings you a router, and you gotta like
who the fuck is dude?
Put like a dish on top of your roof, and it like connects everyone in the city on that network and shit. So there's that sort of stuff going on.
The Dudernet?
The
Dudernet. I like the Dudernet, man. A dude at dude was posted in the chat by Little Uzi Convertible.
Damn. So hit up the dude and tell him to come over and bring some of that sweet unregistered internet.
Bringing you some illegal net. I like that. That sounds kind of fun.
That
honestly.
unlicensed, unregistered internet, you know?
Who is dude? Everybody adding dude.
At dude.
Squinternet.
Yeah, he's just some dude, you know? I don't remember what I was looking into that for a while.
Fuck is dude.
I don't remember what you have to search. I think it's like peer-to-peer internet, like whatever city you're in. And there's like pictures of really like boutique, like, IPA brewery ass internet providers of like cool New York guys with like tattoos and Carhartt onesies on, like on the roof, like sharing the internet with one another and like
passing it to each other like a
Squarespace like ultra modern like web design, you know? And it's like, we believe in a free and open internet, and that shit is slow as hell and very expensive, but you know, it's not it's
slow as hell.
It's literally like a hipster net, and it does exist, and I'm sure it's getting better because there are more and more people who feel this way that are willing to partake in something like that. But at the end of the day, the last thing I want to say about this is I think like I've told this example on the stream so many times. I was on the bus, 2016, all the news was coming out about the algorithms reading your thoughts and suggesting shit to you. The dude was giving a 30-minute dissertation to his homie sitting next to him on the bus, talking about like, dude, I was thinking about buying toilet paper, and then I got an IG ad for toilet paper, and like it's listening to me through the phone, and like it recommends me. And the dude was like,
Dudernet guy.
He was listening to his homie talk about this, just sitting there for 30 minutes, and he looked at him and he said, "Huh, I don't know, man. Sounds pretty convenient." And that sums up to this day how I feel about the average person's relationship to this. Like Spotify, Netflix, Apple Music, all this shit, it is so convenient. The average person doesn't want to have to, do anything. Not because they're stupid, just because it's like the trade-off is like
people gotta go to work, man.
Yeah,
There's
dude.
real jobs, and people are struggling and stressed out and trying to figure things out, and they don't have time to dig through hours and hours of music and movies to find out what's worth watching and shit. So I guess if people are hand feeding that to them,
and they get
they'll take that
recommended shit. They get recommended the algorithm, and like they turn on their
they'll take
router and it just works. They don't have to fiddle around with like an antenna on their roof and have some guy come over and hand you
Ain't
an
no
Ethernet
time
cord.
for that shit, man.
No one's got
You're
time
right.
for that. No one's got the resources. No one cares enough. So it's like until there. But that being said, I think there is this shift.
Dudernet ain't never coming out, man. You crushed that dream. There's no Dudernet.
But
everything is too convenient right now. There's no Dudernet.
The fact we're
man.
having this
I give up.
conversation right now, and all of our viewers agree with us, and we've talked about this over and over, and we've watched this sort of public consciousness shift happen with people like Zuck. I think it suggests that people are starting to care more. They are starting to get fed up with the Google-ification of the whole internet.
So 10 years.
Or a really cool dude to do the Dudernet.
10 years and then we'll have Dudernet and that'll be. No, actually though, it is going to happen. I do see the seeds bubbling up right now. Like people do want like a better,
something better,
more
holistic,
more holistic, cooler version of the internet. If we can get the speed and the tech to that smaller scale, then people will be fucking all about it, man. But it's gonna be really slow for the first couple years of it until they figure it out. But just like you were saying too, I saw the other day there is a laptop now. There's a laptop now that strictly does not connect to the internet and does not do any type of internet functions, and it's supposed to be like for a writer or authors. It's the author's laptop, right? And they say, hey, no, it doesn't connect to the internet, so you'll never have to be distracted or influenced, and you'll never have to connect and get messages or anything. You can just write your fucking novels and do all this cool shit. That reminded me when you were talking about the cell phone coming back that just does calls. Like people just want those things again. It's coming back, man.
They want the simplification.
They want the just one service from each product type of thing coming back, and I think that we'll see more and more of that, bro.
I totally agree. So we'll keep you up to date on that sort of shift because we all know what's happening. It just depends on how it's happening, and if it will actually manifest in people being happier with the options they have and them being better for us. So we'll keep you up to date. Fuck Mark Zuckerberg, etc., etc. We do have in the Discord a response from Bow Wow to the Mystery School stream talking shit about his
I'm sorry?
About his $1,000
a response from or to.
You want to read this?
Oh.
You see, when I'm chillin', minding my business, staying off the net, they still have to talk about me. 1 week is Bow Wow sells out O2 Arena, he's a GOAT. To who wants to meet him for $1,000? Your baby mama, nigga, that's who. Read before you post about me. Stop playing with the dog.
To be fair, we did specify that he would also accept top as payment from someone's baby mama instead of the $1,000.
Just proved us right once again. Wow. Well, Bow Wow again making headlines by being Shad Moss, man. That's all he's got to do is
respect. Yo,
the goat talk. Mercenary Gary said.
We just questioned the validity of the investment of the $1,000. We didn't say he shouldn't be asking.
Stop playing with the dog, y'all. Y'all better stop playing with the goddamn dog, man, or else your baby mom gonna be in a photo with Bow Wow holding a Krispy Kreme donut as he licks it from the bottom, man.
Yep, it could be you.
It all cost a rack, man. $1,000 for that.
Careful, Chad. Careful. Don't play with the dog. Donnell Jones and Bow Wow got to fight. Oh yeah, so I did forget about that. Donnell Jones responded.
Oh, can you show us that actually Donnell Jones of Where I Wanna Be fame and Fedora fame came back to respond to the Mystery School stream.
We were talking about the 1930s paperboy era of hip hop fashion on the stream last stream, I believe. And you referenced the fitted fedora that Donnell Jones was wearing here.
The fitadora, as I coined it.
Donnell he was wearing it in this photo, and Ray J posted on our Instagram, did you actually have this hat on, or is this pic Photoshop?
Tag Donnell Jones. Tag the real Donnell Jones right there. By the way, make sure y'all peep that. The real fucking Donnell Jones, guys. Check out what happens next, man.
It's on.
It's in. It's in, it's on.
He said it's in and it's on.
Yep.
That's his fucking fedora. That was not a Photoshop
Yeah.
job from the mouth of Donnell Jones himself right there.
Can we
y'all.
get an it's in or can we get an it's in or it's on in the chat, please?
Can we? Yeah,
It's
some people
in.
saying it's in. I think it's in, honestly.
Yeah.
I think the fedora is in.
Yeah.
It's in
It
right
in.
now.
It's
and I'll
on.
wear that shit.
You know? Some people in the
It's
chat
in. It's
thought
on.
that this was like a threat, like, oh, it's on, for implying this.
Donnell Jones
But-
is going to attack us?
No, he was merely confirming that he did have this hat on in this photo here.
Wow. No, real talk, man. We got a response from the legend, Donnell Jones, here in his one-of-one fedora.
Yo, I got this wall like a little faded at the
man, dude.
Renaissance Fair. I was just looking at my phone in between like guys dressed as elves, like, yo, Donnell Jones made us mad.
It's in right now.
It in? What the
Yeah.
fuck?
It's fucking in for y'all, too, at the Mystery School stream, man, because tonight is fucking finished, man.
Yeah,
it's over with. This is the end of
It
all the stream on Wednesday.
Yep.
It's over for today, man.
All right, chat. Look, gotta level with you before we get out of here. We got one more show like this. All right, just a normal Mystery School stream on Friday.
Wait, I thought we had like 4.
Well, one more regular show, and then the next week.
Oh,
we're gonna
okay.
Be doing
All right,
like
all
the-
right.
We're gonna be
Cool,
doing
cool.
the like wrap up and the
yeah.
retrospective on the remote show and shit like that. So
Actually, yesterday was the last stream, guys.
We're
so,
out of
like,
here.
We're out of here now. Like,
there
it's
are
over with.
4 more streams left, okay, in total before we take a small break. But the Friday show, it's gonna be the last show of the remote era that was just like just a normal Mystery School show where we're just talking shit, maybe unlocking sudden death, and like I know that we've been doing this for a while now, but it's gonna be the last time that we do it like this, you know?
Yeah, this iteration, this sequence you see right
Yeah.
here, man, we're about to switch it up a little bit, man. We'll obviously be doing the same show, same concept and all that, but us not being able to, see each other in the same room, all that stuff, it will be gone, man.
Yeah.
Soak this in. Tell your friends, anybody that you've been telling for the past 2 years to come watch the show.
Yeah.
Tell them come check it out because this is the last time they'll get to see it like this ever, man.
And
And
then
I think we made history here.
next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, next week, we're going to be wrapping up this era of the show that we've been doing for 900 days or something.
900 streams.
900 streams.
900 streams.
One stream a day for the last 900 days.
9,000 streams.
But, it'll still be like this, but we're going to do things like vote which emotes to kill. We're going to look back on some of the best clips that happened during the remote era. We might decide on some new people to get the VIP badge in the chat. All sorts
Take
of
it
stuff
back,
like
you know?
that, So next week it's going to be a little bit more like when the teacher rolls in the TV strapped to the top of the rolly thing during the last week of school, and like you don't have to do any work anymore. You kind of just get to sit around, eat pizza, and watch a weird science documentary. That's going to be next week, but Friday, if you're going to miss this era of the show, it's the day to pull up, because I know I
would
will.
tune in.
I
I
know
would
I
tune
will.
in, y'all, and tell your other Discord friends as well.
Yeah.
This Friday, this will be the last time that we get to do this regular Mystery School stream, because like you said, next week will be event after event after event to commemorate the history that we've made over this past 2.5 years of doing this. This virtual stream that we have here. This will be the commemoration week coming next week. So Friday, it's the last time you'll get to see us in this, this iteration that you're seeing us in now,
And
man.
we've mentioned this several times. If you don't know what this change is that we're talking about, just want to clear the air. Make sure you don't leave here feeling scared and upset. The stream after next Friday, the 16th, is going to be taking a small break as we move into our physical studio that we've been renting and getting ready so we can start doing the show in person again. He and I in the same room, making music live, covering the news and stuff live, doing all the stuff we used to do back in the day when most of our viewers weren't even watching us yet, because most of you found us during the pandemic. So the show will be the same sort of content. We're still going to do letters from the class. We're still going to do the news. We're still going to do sudden death. We're still going to interact with the chat. Don't worry. We're not getting like syndicated on Showtime or some shit. But we do this show remotely right now. We call in and like I can't actually see him. So we're going to take some time to get all that ready. We're taking a small break. And this next week of shows is the last week of shows before we make that small transition. So
Yes. Great way to explain that right there, guys. Hope you're understanding the gravity of all of this, guys.
Sir Carr just says it in.
It in and it on at the same time, y'all. It definitely on this Friday, same time, same place. So make sure you guys pull up here with your fun hats on, because we'll have a good time.
And if you're not already in there, please join the Mystery School Discord. It's where we find all of the news we talk about on the show. As we've mentioned, you don't need to post articles. It doesn't need to be some scholarly academic bullshit. You can post tweets, memes, loose images, things you saw in real life that you want us to talk about on the show. If you think it's newsworthy, if you think our viewers will like it, go ahead, post it in the stream news section, and stay in touch, man.
It all works. It all works, guys, man. Man, it's weird that this Friday is feeling so nostalgic.
Yeah,
right
dude,
now,
I'm
man.
starting to feel a little emotional, and I'm not even
counting down the days, y'all. So definitely, these are the streams you don't want to miss, and we'll be filling you in with new information as to how and where and what the new stream is about to be as well. So try to pay attention this next couple streams, man, because we want to lead you into the new era very smoothly and seamlessly.
Yeah, indeed. Also, a small bit of information leak. Many of you were asking. We're going to get all new sub icons for every single tier of sub. Like, there'll be a different icon for 1 month, 2 months, 2 years, 2.5 years, 4 years. We got all of them on the way.
We turning it up.
We got
everything is getting turned up.
Cosmetic upgrades. Like, we're just big upgrade for Mystery School. All right. So, before we get out of here,
PR situation is really intense. Prevent
fruit baba juice flow on the horse nuts, horse balls. Baseball, Sean Paul, FaceTime screen call, horse nuts, horse balls. Thank you for that clip, Ari Flux. I appreciate that. All right. That's it for the show. We're going to get the hell out of here. The raid resumes on Friday. Really appreciate if you show up and be a Friday viewer, because, you know, Friday viewers are some of our favorite viewers.
They're the best. They smell good.
Smell really good.
I'll kiss a Friday viewer, man, honestly. Like,
I want to see all the gambles and shenanigans on Friday. We got you. All right. Have a great rest of your night, everyone. We will see you on Friday for the last stream like this of the remote era. There's been well over 100 of them. But this
900
of them.
Apparently.
This one is going to be the last. Let's end it off strong. End it with a bang before we get into the closing festivities next week. It'd be great to see you there. All right. So we'll see you in the Discord. We'll see you on Friday. Have a great rest of your night. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We love you.
We love you.
Peace out.
Peace, 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 peace.